Okay, good morning. It's good afternoon, actually, Backgammon fans. Bill Riles and Tyler Mendocino with Ace Point streaming from the Chicago Open. Today we have the WBGF World Club Team Championship first round match, and I'm going to be joined here today with Ed O'Loughlin for commentary. So welcome, Ed.
Yeah, I was disqualified. I'm too old.
He was disqualified because he was too old, he says. But anyway, there are 8 teams in this WBGF Club World Championship. There's 2 groups of 4. The teams of 4, well, there they are, will play each other. The teams of 4 will play each other. And the number 1, after the 3 rounds, the number 1 team advances. Number 4 team is out. 2 and 3 from Group 1 will play 3 and 2 from Group 2, and the 2 winning bunches of that. So 4 teams will advance to a playoff, and will ultimately determine a champion. So in this round 1, we have the team Sakura, which is Michi, Kageyama, Tatsuya Tanaka. And they recruited, there were only 2 Japanese, they recruited Dennis Culpepper from the States to play in their 3rd chair. Flintstones, David Talbot, Frank Talbot, David Todd, and Greg Merriman are all essentially from the Flint, near the Flint area. So they named themselves the Flintstones. So in each round, like Sakura, the Japanese team, Michi will always play chair 1. Tanaka will always play chair 2. Dennis will always play 3. By the same token, Flintstones, Talbot will always play chair 1. David Todd always play chair 2. And Greg will always play chair 3. And all of the teams had to designate their 1, 2, 3 players, so you can't kind of manipulate who's playing who at some point. So, anyway, we're in this team tournament. We're streaming 3 streams. All of these will be on the Ace Point YouTube channels, youtube.com/AP Live. And then once we get beyond this, once we get into the main tournament events here at the Chicago Open, the number 1 stream, which will always be the stream with commentary, will be on the Backgammon Galaxy YouTube channel, and the stream 2 and stream 3 will be on the Ace Point YouTube channels. So we're going to be getting kicked off here soon. I think Rory's probably making some announcements to the players, some of the rules and format and this, that, and the other. But this will kind of be fun. And with the seeded kind of chair 1 thing, you're always going to have some nice pairings. Yeah. So Michi and Frank.
That's maybe one of the best pairings they could have had, And aside, Dennis and I used to play at in Tokyo at the club. It was Michelangelo's restaurant. So he's used to playing for Japan, in Japan. And so it's not a bad way of putting him in.
Yeah, I was teasing Michi this morning a little bit. I knew there were just the 2, and he could select somebody to fill his team. And I said, "You can find anybody better than Culpepper?" Facetiously picking on him, But Dennis, superb player, so it complements that group.
Yeah, Dennis has always been. He's been sort of hot lately too, didn't he? Won the Michi Million, or no, not the thing in Vegas.
Mochi. No, what was it?
5,000
super jackpot deal. Yeah, and beat Mochi in the final to do that. So Dennis has been around a long time and extremely well-established player. So it'll be interesting. Again, everyone's familiar with Michi on the lead chair on that team, and then Frank Talbot playing in the lead chair for the Flintstones is, kind of like Dennis, been around forever, I guess, and played around the world, and superb player. So And then let's see, this is today and tomorrow, and then some of the jackpots start tomorrow. But we'll be through Monday. So you're here, you're going to put up with me and the streaming for 6 days here. The ABT main events, which are Swiss format, begin Saturday morning. So they will be Saturday, Sunday, and the finals of everything on Monday. So just settle back in your easy chair, and you can watch streaming pretty much as you want to for 6 days. And so I don't know what the delay is over there. We're ready.
There's always a delay. What do you mean? That's traditional delay.
So you can see we're at a new location here in Chicago, a Hyatt Place O'Hare, which is near O'Hare Airport. So you can see we're in kind of a little foyer area in front of the playing room. You can see behind us some of the setup here. And then, once we switch over to the actual Chair 1 match of Michi and Frank Talbot, there'll be a player cam showing them, and also a player cam showing them. You'll see Ed and myself in a small screen. You'll see a player cam where you can see Michi and Frank, and then beyond them, you'll be able to see some of the room layout behind it. So it should be interesting. This team concept, it's kind of a fun little
usually
deal.
In other places, Monte Carlo and Gibraltar, Nordic Open, they would have any three guys got together and they play on a team. And it's a little tougher to pull off this clubs thing. And we did something at the Cherry Blossom, but we let three guys from the same state do it, and it was much easier.
And or country, or did they let? How did?
Yeah, and country.
Like there were three British guys or something like that, or whatever. So it's kind of tough, particularly with international representation and so forth, to get three people from a same club together to make a team.
Definitely it's easier in Europe. I think it's closer together.
Yeah,
you can pull it off.
But it's difficult.
3,000 miles of country, and it's usually most of the places close by.
Yeah. So I know in some of the earlier WBGF team World Club Team Championship or Club World Championship, they had as many as 20, 25 teams, I think. Here it's only 8. And they kind of had to relax the rules a little bit, taking into account what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And that's like, the only 2 Japanese here were Michi and Tanaka. So in order for them to participate, they got to select an American player to play with them, and selected.
But who had played in Japan.
Yeah. So Dennis Culpepper is.
So it's not like a reach.
Is doing them. But they had some relaxed rules in that even, Joe Russell and some of those guys have a daily chouette.
Every day
they have a daily chouette.
Is that the 24-hour chouette?
I don't know. I think they're playing for quarters, but anyway, so 3 members of their daily chouette have formed a team, and that is Joe Russell in Chair 1, and Bob Zavrel in Chair 2, and Ian Terry in Chair 3. And it's kind of interesting. There's a team, Ari Nogueira from Brazil got a team, and that team is Ari and his drafted American, I guess you would say, is Ray Fogerland playing Chair 2, and then Ari's son-in-law to be, I think, is Chair 3. So it's kind of some interesting pairings. We got Sunny Florida, which is, I think Karen's playing. She's playing Chair 2. So is GL playing Chair 1?
I'm not sure who.
I'm not. GL Harvey.
Jill Harvey's playing?
GL Harvey. From Sunny Florida. I think GL Harvey is playing Chair 1. Karen, I know, is playing Chair 2. And Avi Cohen must be playing Chair 3. So it's kind kind of some interesting groupings. There's a team from Madison. I forget what they call. Oh, they're calling it Team Blazer, Nick Blazer. But Nick and Keen Marin are both from Madison.
They went. I think they went to University of Wisconsin.
Yeah, and they recruited a international player to play with them, Simon Barget from England, who's I think he's a grandmaster.
Yeah, he's a very good player, and
BMAB.
he usually, like I would see him in New York, he'd show up in New York and play, and they'd actually come to. I never saw him in Chicago before.
Yeah. So Simon's a very accomplished player, so that'll be interesting. There he is in the background, shaking hands with David Clausen. So hopefully we'll get going here soon. It was supposed to start at 1. It's only 1:12, not too bad.
Well, it always.
So you're back on the circuit to a degree now, Ed.
I'm. As I say, I found that I need extra time. I was losing on time, and some of the people are giving me extra time, like Bill, a humanitarian. And but my argument is that probably nobody should lose on time. That for everybody, if they lose on time, they get an initial 2 minutes, and the other guy would also go get an initial 2 minutes or something, and he could lose on. You go through it, and he loses time, and he would get the 2 minutes then.
Yeah, also. I mean, the whole clock.
That's the fairest way to do it.
Yeah, the clock setting deal is not meant to be punitive. It's just meant to really keep the tournament flow well. There have been some cases in the past, and what Ed is typically asking for is he's now a octogenarian, I guess you would say.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be a centenarian someday.
Maybe there you go. That oftentimes maybe if it's a typical 2 minutes and 12 seconds, he asks for 2 minutes and 15-second delay, and that would apply to his opponent as well. So they're working under the same time limits. But that gives people, as you age, me and others, I'm getting older myself, you lose a little dexterity.
Yeah, definitely,
so
like,
forth.
The peak and like chess, you're through at 40, like that.
Yeah.
So,
we're seeing some allowances for that. I know that at several tournaments in Vegas, maybe LA, they've given consideration to Norm Wiggins.
And they're trying to make it the rules that they will allow for this. They're trying to work on the rules, the WBGF.
Yeah.
Something like this.
So, I'm fine with that. I think it's only fair. We don't want, just as we're always trying to attract new players and young people and this, that, and the other, we don't want to lose the older players either.
You usually lose them the one
way or the other. So we, I think it's fine and easy to make allowances to, to recognize those problems.
That's the best solution. Nobody loses on time, first time, and the other guy even would also have it. If he was losing on time, he would get the extra. So Mike, once in a while, it'll go a little bit longer. That's all. And maybe the compensation is the people should always willing to be play early or late if something like that happens, or during the dinner break.
And it's interesting because, different tournaments are faced with different things. I just came back from Istanbul where they had, 668 players, and there they have to try to speed it up to get all the rounds in.
The other thing is just to make the matches shorter, but everybody would be mad at that.
Yeah. So in Istanbul, they were using, rather than 2 minutes and 12 seconds per point, they were using 1.5 minutes and 12 seconds just to try to speed the flow of the tournament up.
I think that really sort of hurt. I was watching the Galaxy, the qualifier UFC, and they made it a minute. I think that hurt a lot of
on the online those online plays.
One guy lost on time, this Levy.
Ido
Levi.
Levi.
He would have qualified if they didn't do that.
Yeah.
So
it's interesting. There's always refinements. some driven by technology, some other considerations, but we're always, I think everybody's, trying to refine and make the game better and make it as fair as possible to the widest range of demographics. And so, well, it looks like we can see on team 2, or seat 2, chair 2, whatever, David Todd and Tatsuya Tanaka are playing on stream 2, and they've
back
just
game hasn't started yet.
The back game. I was teasing Michi. I said, when the pairings were announced, I told Michi, I said, you need to maybe give Tanaka a little bit of advice on what he's about to face.
That he's going to play some complicated games, which nobody knows how to play. Very, very few people can really play back games well. So,
well, and it's kind of, David's renowned for that, and then you got, and he still plays a bit. He's had some problems more, but Shahab Ghazi was renowned for playing those super complicated back games.
Yeah, there was another guy from New York that was
okay.
Jim Pasco still, but he doesn't show up that much.
Here we go. So you can see. Let's see, Frank Talbot on the player cam.
They're playing different. That's it. It looks good. This is a new variation. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Frank's on the left of the player cam, and Michi, of course, on the right.
The man in black.
Michi's playing on the top of the screen with the yellow checkers. Frank on the bottom with black checkers, and
that's smooth.
Here we go.
Run. Yeah.
Now,
all right. This looks like very strong positions. I think maybe he's. I don't know. Maybe just slotting that. That looks like the best play, and it looks like probably I would double.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the best play if Michi gets away with that. I mean, it's where he wants the checker to be ultimately.
Yeah,
but like you say, it may be a double take
He's
from
got
Frank.
The slot. The race is probably pretty close.
And there it comes.
I think it's a take.
You know what's my first tell that I think it's a take? Michi picked up the dice. While he's still thinking about it, he picked up the dice.
Very observant. I didn't notice that, but I just it's a take. All right. The other play is dupe the twos. Running and dupe the twos is a play.
But he wanted that bar. I mean, that's why he slotted it.
I'm not sure what was the best play. He's got the bar. Bar.
Oh.
Well, he was trying to take advantage of the blot. I think that might have been overplaying it.
That was a bit surprising to me.
Yeah, it looks like the bar was a natural play, but Michi is number 3 in the world or something.
Now he's going to make the bar.
Yes, now he's got.
So that's kind of strange. Okay, so
all right, it looks like
Frank's going to come down and slot
13 sevens,
6-4,
6-4, and pray. Because he's probably. Let's see. I think he probably wants to make the 4-point. That looks like the play. With the 2 blots, he can get away with it, taking advantage of the weakness Frank has. And Frank probably gets the hell out of there. And Michi's got to throw a 4 or 12.
Advantage back to
he
Frank.
Doesn't. All right, I guess he makes the 4-point. Yeah, the play is to make the 4-point.
Yeah, Frank's got 2 blots. He got the double shot, but 2 blots in his home board.
No double here. 6-1. Oh boy.
This is what makes the game so exciting right here out of the gate.
It looks like the plus play is just to go there. Least number of shots and pray. Power of prayer. 6-3. You still live. Slot. Natural play, put the checkers where they belong. I don't know. I'm not sure about the race right now. That's in these positions. If you've got a lead in the race, you 10% or so
Frank
you double.
can button that up.
let's see, 26 and 63, 80, 89 and 1403. Yeah, it's good to have.
So what's
Yeah, you got to know the race to make these decisions. It would be.
and
Well, let's see. The
so
other
that's
side,
57, 79, 95 for black. 95.
So it's 50, 62, and 40. 102 for yellow.
And what did I say? 95 for black.
It's not a double then. It's too close. Well, yeah, it's already definitely not a double. We have to roll.
Okay, so we're playing legal moves and die on the checker, just for everyone's information. Okay, so
Let's just make a natural play.
it's just
He'd probably, he wants to pound on him if Michi leaves.
kind of an interesting timing situation.
So he kills a 6 by putting the 2 in and not screwing it. Oh, it's a 1. It's a 1. That's one of my problems. I did the dice wrong, even now.
Okay, so Frank's going to have
Yes,
to do this.
he doesn't want to.
Michi saved the 6 on the back, although okay, he can play this.
Well, it might be just the best play would be to make it in. You just slot the ace point. Yeah, those are tricky little plays here because you're killing a 6 or you saved a 6.
5-3, so Michi can wait one more roll.
It might be correct to run. He'd have to go all the way with the run. Let's see. So he plays safe. And then Frank does something, and he goes up. He might have a better board next time.
That's the typical trade-off. Right?
Yeah.
If
So the race is 33, 38, 45, 85 minus 8. 77.
And Frank's
Frank is 20. 36
55,
and 40.
75.
The race is pretty. I think I'd run.
Okay, he's gonna see if Frank can't be
That's perfect. Well,
make the ace, but he doesn't have another ace, so
yeah,
just gonna
2
clear
in.
it.
It looks like 2 in is the best play.
So there's a lot of numbers where Michi has to run.
That's a good run. It's a good number.
It's a start.
Yeah, and he stacks well-developed 2-point there. No shocks.
No shot, no ace cover.
And maybe he does 6-4 for the race.
You can't really accomplish much else. So, okay, so now does Frank get a shot? No.
Yes. Well, yes and no. Well, you might think of leaving. Oh, I guess you don't leave it there, but you'd be thinking about leaving it there.
Okay, so
All right. In like Flynn. All right.
going to be a dice rolling contest here.
Yeah. So
Frank's off first, but slightly behind.
As I say. 20 and
It's 11 times 22, 38, 44 for yellow. 11, 44. Frank's 8
14
back.
times 4, 56, 57. That's just rough
He's
off
at
the
8
top.
back.
But there was, he's because of all these awkward stacks. He was probably losing.
Yeah, he was down 8 2 rolls ago. And he's got poor distribution.
Yeah, it's great if we can.
Michi has no misses.
To
But
make
Frank's
the,
got more checkers off, but he's got likely some misses in his future here.
31 and 35, 38, 39.
Okay, so he's
And this is
7, 11,
position.
22,
It's a 6-roll
26,
position.
26
That's
for
43.
26 for yellow, 43 for black.
It's no double for
Frank.
black. He's losing because of the EPC. You had to add a lot of pips, so he's still losing. It's roughly 6 times 43 is EPC for yellow, and then Frank's probably 50 something.
Whoa.
Well,
Whoa. What was that noise we heard? I think that was
think
the
that-
slamming of the back door to the market. Huh?
I think that looks like it.
Yeah.
That looks like it.
Okay, so
most
Michi
successful
lets that one go. 2-0 Frank. Now, remind everyone, if you watch many of our streams, I will be following the live chat line here. So if anyone has any comments, suggestions, questions, critiques, whatever, just type it into the chat and we'll try to respond to that if we can and when it's appropriate and so forth. So 2-0 Frank with a set of boxes.
Did anybody tell you what the pip count is? That
No, no one's doing that
assistant
yet.
somewhere. Somewhere out there.
Okay, 6-1 and a set of 5s. So both off to good starts in this game. Running.
Well, I think running is all right. Just run.
Now you can see also, if you look down in the lower right corner of your screen, Tara is updating all 3 matches of this team at all times. So you're getting live updates of all 3 match scores. So you can kind of follow the team progress.
Might have been. Still think running is correct. Now what do? You gotta. It looks like the natural play is to run.
Again. he
Go out to
didn't,
the bar.
he didn't run the first time, so
Yeah.
but now he
No,
doesn't have anything
otherwise-
else to do now.
He's going to go 13-7.
No, you can't do that.
He's not going to do that.
I was a little surprised Frank didn't run with that 6-5.
Yeah, it was an interesting, but I think running was best. I mean, it's not like you're stacking 6 checkers. So it's back to the original position 5. But it looks like the only natural play. It could be wrong, but it looks right.
Well, he kind of boxed himself into this play with the previous play. So.
Yeah.
And now there's been a couple of interesting plays so far. I mean, that 2-1 that Michi didn't make the bar with last game.
Yeah,
This one is
thinking about it, maybe. Initial, you think it, grab the bar, but it worked out.
but
It was working.
I'll defer to both of these players compared to my playing level. But that's how we learn. Here we go. Now this is probably. What do you think, Ed? I think it's.
I guess the double. I think it's a take.
I think it's a take. It's 11,
double,
77,
I'm not
75,
I'm not that sure. He's got a
93.
better board, but he's
109,
stuck back on
one-
the ace point.
Black's 123.
He's got 10 in the zone.
White's
That's a take.
48, 40, 96.
Definitely it's a
102,
take. But he's still stuck
141.
back there in the ace.
Black's ahead.
Yeah, but he's going to be hit.
He's going to be hit.
It's like a.
So he's got it. I thought he said he had to take it.
Yeah, he's going to be hit. Hit and split.
So this is a pretty volatile
Yeah, Frank
position here.
Well, it
He's
looks
got a
like
hit.
Yep. This is a prime game. You're trying to make your old prime 5 point. And that was a good shot. I guess up. All right. He wants to, if he gets hit, make the 3 point.
Okay. Oh, nice shake. Or dance. I didn't see the one on the bar. I glanced away for a second. Well, here's
There's
another
2
tough
plays.
decision.
You can make-
Well, 3 plays maybe. You could make the
Yeah.
16, make the deuce.
Yes.
And then
Maybe
there's that
it's
one
too deep.
he first looked at of
I
making
think
the
it's
bar
too
and
deep,
coming out.
probably to make the 2-point. It looks like his play out
I-
and down is the best.
Yeah, that was his first reaction. I think it's either that or bring them both out. And
Oh yeah. But I think he'd rather have the bar in this position. Yeah, there's a myriad of plays there, right?
and just to answer that's probably the play. Yeah.
He's back. He's going to.
Well, now he can. How many blots you want to play with?
5. Is he going to hit?
Then
He can come in the 5 and hit the 1. Let's see.
And the
Threes,
the cubes
and
in
fours.
play. Here we go. Volatility.
He's going to get hit with the kitchen sink, but it probably was the right play.
Whoa.
Death on the Nile.
Step up, make the
That's
5 point,
undeniable.
and Frank's going to be hard pressed to save 4 points on this game.
Well, the Joker, it's been a Joker match here so far. So he gets 13-8, put a builder in a nice spot. And he gets
Okay,
hit
so-
again. No, he doesn't because up. All right.
Now Frank wants to, I guess nothing else sent back, but he'd like to make a board of some sort somehow at some point. It's going to be
Well.
tough. Okay, Michi's going to just be.
Does he want to stay there because he can pick up more
You can kind of
blocks?
squeeze him, huh? By staying.
Or is he could stay and get stuck in some way?
Now, to answer Gary Olson's question, to explain the format of this event, really, there's 3-man teams. So as you can see on the lower right here, Frank Talbot, David Todd, and Greg Merriman are the Flintstones. Michi, Kagayama, Tatsuya Tanaka, and Dennis Culpepper are Team Sakura. And
He slots the deuce point. I'd put it where it belongs.
so it's kind of a round-robin type deal. Ultimately, we'll get
So
4
is
players
he? I
advance.
guess he makes the ace point here. Frank should make the ace point and pray for double 4s.
Yeah, I mean,
Double
Frank
5.
does not want to get another checker sent back, so he's just
Yeah, and also
Accidentally, he might be able to collapse him.
yeah. Well, 4s are 5s, like you say, Ed, and you could get lucky. Boom, gets the 6, almost. Oh, he's gonna.
Yeah.
Well, Frank's
He
gonna
feels-
lose
he feels it
the
collapses.
prime, the
Frank
4
will
point prime.
collapse first. Now he's
Okay,
playing
so
for
now
double 4s.
it's double 3s and
Still
4s.
keeping a decent position.
5-2.
Oh, this is
You want to go deep with them, or do you want to run?
well double 4s. But yeah, I guess that's right. Let's just let him collapse naturally.
Okay, so Frank's killed any 6s.
Checkers.
Was that a 2-1 or a 3-1?
Double 1, so.
Or was it double 1? I misread it then.
Yeah, my argument, they should have numbers on dice. They print them anyway. The dots are printed. Why not print numbers? Because, I mean, me and
Yeah,
Bill
it's
have already
personal.
misread
Well,
the dice a couple times.
The third stream, Merriman and Culpepper are using a baffle
Yeah, it
box.
looks like
So
Merriman
it's,
is continuing his lucky streak here.
he just won. He's been doing very well lately.
Dennis, yeah. Dennis is up 6-1 against Merriman. They're, to address one of our viewers there, they are using a baffle box, but it's personal preferences. They can use them if they want. And they can use split deliveries. One could use a baffle box, one could roll. So it's well, those have been around, but
Yeah,
they've
a
not-
guy,
they've not gained favor.
Larry Stroman had him in 2000, and they were very good. I used them, and then I lost them, and now they can't seem to do it anymore.
Okay, so now
Nice dice on numbers.
sixes would
Because
work
people constantly
nicely
misread
for from Frank's perspective, but Michi doesn't roll it. Michi's got nice distribution. Frank needs a six, doesn't get it, so he loses another point in his home board. So he doesn't have even worry to get a
Should you take
pick up
two
a
off?
shot.
You know you're taking a 5 off. Yeah, against the
Well,
4-point board.
It's the gammon
Yeah,
potential.
the board is crunched. Board is crunched was the right play.
So maybe this is the right play and the G play. But here,
Frank has to go. Yeah.
Michi. I don't know. I'm taking one off and go 6-2 or 6.
Yeah,
6-3.
6-3 and one off.
Yeah, you got to take one off.
That's the way you do it. And Frank does not perform. But there's a likelihood. Well, he
Nice
doesn't
shake,
leave a shot.
nice
Usually you're
shake.
going to leave a shot next time with the gap. He didn't.
Okay, so he's going to bring that on. Wait for. There's a number of blotting numbers that Michi has here, such as that.
Yeah. Might as well take it off. Might as well hit it.
Okay, so now Frank's going to have to work on a containing that one checker as it comes around.
It looks right. Trying to flood the outfield.
Okay, so
Looks
there he,
right, not coming in is right.
so he has the 6 shot and a 12. So that's
And there's the hit.
there's the hit.
Out.
Now bringing the other one out.
Well, he's thinking this. It still should bring it out. Yes, he's definitely probably still losing the race, but if he comes in anyway, he's probably still losing all those checkers off.
I think that's kind of.
I think he made the wrong play there.
I think he made the wrong play too. You had to contain him.
All right, you come in on the 5 and go. No, you don't come in deep. You're about 12, 11 away. That's the best coverage. That's it. That's
I think
the play.
that's right. And see what Michi can do here. Comes into range.
The lowest range.
Fours
possible.
and
Lowest number
fives.
of shots.
5s. Boom.
See,
So
you
now
knew it.
bring them all. Bring it. Both around.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can bring them both.
Yep.
You're losing.
So now.
You accidentally make the point next time.
Whoa!
Man.
Look at here.
See?
But goes back to his
You make
5
the ace
point.
point. You make the ace
Make
point.
the
and
ace
go
point.
Here.
Correct.
Yes.
Very good, Ed.
It looks like the ace point.
So he just goes to the 10. Oh.
Well, the play's safe, the ace point, but he might gammon him this way. That's, there's a little complicated
Yeah.
math here. Definitely, if he's missed, he's probably going to leave a shot next time. They don't take the checkers off. So he's 4-2. He's 4 rolls. Black. And with this he's
Well, you like you say, you're weighing the chances of
4
the.
rolls. He's like 6 rolls to get off yellow. Yeah, so there's some complicated math in backgammon. It's like 6 rolls yellow just to get a gammon.
Well, this way, if he were to dance, he could pick up the second check.
I wasn't observant. This
But
kid,
so many
Close to home.
permutations and considerations that
stay back.
stay back. Michi could roll the
Staycation. It's a staycation.
no.
Oh, Joker.
So
He's
now,
off in
now
4.
Frank does
Frank
not
is
not
4.
want to dance. He doesn't.
It's a good
So
shock. It's 2 and 1 and off in 3.
yeah, he gets
Frank
one
has-
set. He's off, but
That's good. Frank is
Frank would have to
Should
be
save
very unlucky to get
Frank
gammon
should
from
save it.
here. Oh,
he
there's the
should
set.
save it, but
2-1.
should save it. And he did.
Okay, 2-2. Okay, so we'll update that. You look at the lower right. So Frank and Michi are tied 2-2. David, Todd, and Tanaka are tied 2-2. And looks like Culpepper's getting everything in the match with Merriman. Now, these are 9-point matches, as you notice.
And there's no B&B thing with this. It's just pure the winners. Initially, they had it as a B&B thing.
B&B.
Yeah, they were going to record the match 1-1 and all.
Oh,
that,
okay.
You know, like they did the UFC thing.
No.
But it's not doing that.
And it's first 3 rounds is a round robin in these 2 groups of 4. So it's a predetermined playing order. I didn't look. I don't know who will stream next. We can look at that a bit later. Players put the teams together themselves, Gary. Ideally, it's a club. You know, they're all from the same club or whatever, but hard to get in an international tournament 3 players from the same club. So there were some allowances, shall we
I think
say.
I would have brought it down. 13-8. To the 10 point.
So that's a hit.
I think I would have hit.
And
That's
then-
the perfecto. He knew
Yeah, that doesn't get any better than that. Nice.
This looks like a double for
that,
Frank.
That hits.
Oh.
Well, he could hit that.
Oh, yeah, double force. I thought it was 4-5. See,
He could
I
hit
was
that
right.
guy. I think I'm what's that? 18-10 and 18.
Yeah, again, this is-
18-10 and 18-14.
18-10 and 18-14. It's duping the twos. All right. Well, what's the race? He's 54, 36, 90, and 118, 124.
This was my first reaction because
Duping twos.
Frank had escaped from the back. You'd like to send one
And also,
back.
Frank might double this. Let's think about this. The race is, well,
Well, he hits.
yeah, you really have
Now
to think.
he's
I thought
really
Frank should have
got
thought
to-
that.
Okay, so that makes the anchor and makes the 4-point.
Yeah, that's a joker for, but it still might be a double here because of the shots. It's probably the combination of shots and race. It's a double, but is it a take? 15 and 30, 54 and 36, 90, 118, 124 for black, 42, 56, 82 and 56, 138. So it's a double, and I think it's a take, double take. He's going to hit. He's winning the race. He does have a decent position. He has a 4-point.
Okay, so he's going to let Michi worry about it.
Well, he's winning the race, and the other guy has a shot. So
Okay. So there's
and he
a
hits
hit
because the race
and
is
safety.
Sure, the race. If he might not hit, if the race was huge,
Let's head there and slot to 5.
right?
Okay, so that's to the 8.
Yes. Natural
And
just bring
Michi
him
wants to make
clear the rear.
5-point. Somehow he misses.
Slot 2 points here. Doesn't look like you're going to get a shot right away. So I guess
So
I
maybe
would
slot
2
the
points.
deuce. Yeah.
There's no. He's got some spares.
Build a board as fast as he can build it. Set of nickels. It's going to go
Boom.
there and then go to the 8.
Yes, you just bring everything home. And he's probably has a little life. They didn't get a shot on the ace.
makes 2 of his points.
Yeah, some sixes are bad for Frank right now. That wasn't one of them.
Okay, he can make the deuce. Okay, Michi wants to go ahead and finish up his board, which he gets closer.
Yeah.
Frank doesn't want to see any 4s in his cup. 6-2.
He's got 3 builders on the ace point. And I think he still can stay. I think it's 4 builders. I maybe get the hell out of there.
So this is
And the race he's losing still, like
he's losing
48, 61, and 42.
way back.
3 and 27 minus 8. 19. Yeah, he's losing
86.
badly. I think I would say, one more.
He's greater gammon potential to stay, but
Well,
he's got gammon potential even if he leaves.
Yeah,
He's
the
going
thing
to.
is, he might not even leave a shot next time. Black, he's got spares everywhere, so it's not that he's stripped on the 8 point. He still might, but there's only 3 builders. Usually the rule is if there's 3 builders you can stay, and maybe 4 builders you get the hell out of there.
As long as I've played, I've never heard that kind of a rule of thumb, Ed. So that's
Hopefully
interesting.
Hopefully I remembered it right.
Well, Michi remembered it differently.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but that's an interesting perspective. Okay, so Michi wants to.
He was losing the race badly. So.
Yeah, he was losing badly, so he kind of minimized the gammon potentials. Frank
And just clearing.
gets by it, so now Michi will just be almost totally consumed with avoiding the gammon.
Just making natural.
He's not
being
gonna.
smooth.
He's not gonna burn many.
In case he gets his shot, he still could maybe make the par.
Yeah,
Double 6 would have left a shot then.
for a roll or two, but he doesn't want to burn many pips inside.
All right. Let's see.
I take it off.
Well, there's an interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, because
You see, you had other 2s to play. It's in.
It's always. Yeah, he's still there because.
Okay.
He knows Frank likes to throw double 6 in these races.
Now Michi's running.
He's going and 6-1-5-1-4-1. There's a shot. Let's take it off.
Take it off.
Take it off. So,
Yeah.
Got pretty.
It looks right.
Yeah,
That's
I think
my
it's right.
stick.
I mean, he's pretty limited potential, but there's
And
some.
he's got especially double ones. So again, only 6-1-5-1-4-1 and
2-1.
2-1.
So now the decision is going to get. Well,
Yeah, just
it's
bring
not
it
a
in.
Decision.
He does an
It's going
decision.
to say it's going to put the decision on.
He's
on
ready for
Michi's
Mr.
side, but
Ah,
4-1. Okay. Well, now does he clean it up? Take it off.
the
I think it takes it off. Michi's
it
not
off.
going to go
Take
back
it off.
fishing for another checker anyway. Okay, misses. Wow, that was interesting.
yeah, but no,
6-2,
what does he save it with big doubles? Double 3s even.
3s, huh? Nope.
But there's always
2-1.
2-1. It's happened to me all the time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We took that one on. That one got painted off of it.
Okay, so 6-2 Frank. And we look on the lower right there. Tanaka's ahead of David Todd 4-2. And Dennis Culpepper's ahead of Merriman 7-1. Okay, 6-2. Frank. So now, of course, what's that? 3-way, 7-away. Michi's going to play a bit more aggressively, and Frank a bit
he's
more
gonna spin it,
conservatively.
and as soon as he got the 2 points, he's very aggressive doubles for Michi.
That was where I'm living.
Hey, Jonathan.
6-1, he makes the thing. Does Michi double this? He does have a 5
a
point.
copy of the pairings around so we can see who's playing in the next one? Thank you.
Well, you just run, and other players 6 in and then hit. Yes, 6 in and going for the
He's
Augusto.
he's down big, so he's got to. That's
And
a
he's gonna cube this.
so
Frank's
gonna play to the. I think you got to play the bar. I mean, you just
Yeah,
invite the
which
cube
bar?
even more so.
Which bar?
Right, that bar.
That's
Because he even invites it makes it more volatile to step out.
It definitely is a double. His gammon threats and the prime threats. Frank doesn't have a point in his board. He's got 10 checkers in the real zones, or the 11th is potential. It's a double,
I think he's got to double this.
of course. Whether I think it's still a take. I think double take.
You think double take?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I knew everything, I'd still lose. So.
You'd win more than you do.
No, I'd still lose.
You win a lot, Ed. Okay. Michi's going through, and I mean, there's
It's a
going
double.
to say nobody a more thorough, deliberate player lots of times than Michi is.
Yeah, he usually plays very fast, and I'm surprised.
He plays fast
took
when
that.
he does, but I
Definitely,
mean,
he's Michi and Mochi are sort of the exact opposites.
Yeah.
You know, Mochi takes.
okay. Frank, they paused
Michi's
it.
very
He's
early
taking
in time
a.
trouble, but I thought it was
He's going to
just,
take a picture, or he got a phone call.
Well,
I don't
know.
think he
Was
would
it
have taken.
psychological thing? You know, he waited a long time to make the double. You know.
Yeah, I
thinking,
mean-
hey, maybe he's.
There's all kinds of.
Yeah, if it takes a long time, maybe it's
Perspectives
a
on
take.
that.
You know, you could be doing all this stuff.
You know, I remember here in Chicago, it's been 4 or 5 years ago. Michi and Akiko were playing in the Masters jackpot semifinal, and it was a tough position. And Akiko sent Michi a cube, and Michi took 8 minutes on that cube. And you know, he had played relatively fast. He had the time, but it got to that super critical position, and he sat on it.
Yeah. Now, if you have the time, do it.
Oh, Culpepper has put away Merriman on stream 3.
Yeah, that 6-4 is an interesting play. Usually it's you run in that play, but he wanted to complicate the game. We didn't observe that.
Okay, now
hit
that's
twice.
just kind of, you can hit twice, which
But it's usually just
you're playing with,
Make
what,
the
5 blots, too.
make the 5 point. The other guy's got the 5 point.
Yeah.
Somebody said that once. I heard it.
All right, 6-3. Boom.
And
Down.
Down.
Yes, might as well go for the prime. You can get away with it.
All right.
And you can blitz. And it's hit.
And he gets hit, which is plays more and more into Michi's game plan here. Set
that
of
looks
threes.
like
that hurts.
the
Man.
death of looks Michi's gonna be in severe trouble as he doubles fours. It's too
Dancing.
good, I guess. He plays
Yeah,
on.
yeah, Frank just plays on now.
2 up. 9 in the zone.
He doesn't want to.
He'd
He
like to
can't
use-
put
He'd
a.
like to get the gammon.
Yeah, he's got to play on.
But it's good to think about. He's got plenty of time.
He sends it. Now Michi's going to sit on this one because this is. I mean, he wants the potential of a big cube in play at some point.
Well, he kills a lot of the gammon, and if he turns around, it really kills the gammon. It's a pass for money, definitely. At the score. All right, he makes a 2-point. He can still use the gammon.
Thank you.
So, some result? Is that it?
Hey, Jonathan. Okay, this is this round. How about the one that shows all 4 rounds? Who'll play who in the subsequent round?
Oh, I don't know if all.
He has it.
All right.
Ask him.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, Frank went for the structure outside. I still think making the 2. All right. So you just bring it in
Just prepare the.
and still go after him.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe not quite there, but
Okay, Frank wants that 4-point in the worst
Make
way.
it. Oh,
Ace
definitely.
point is
You
even
make the
better.
point.
Perhaps
Yes.
put the second one back in the air.
oh,
4-2.
that's a sort of a good, not the perfect joker, but you're in. You might get a point.
You're in. You might get an anchor. He's going to hit him loose.
Loose. Let's see. What else would you do? Well, we'd be thinking about recubing this because
Just
definitely he could be
absolutely.
gammoned. Frank gets away with this.
Well, that's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Michi wanted to get that
There's a shot.
get that big cube in play.
And he'd be gammoning Frank maybe if he could get away with hitting.
Well, he's better than
Well,
50%.
definitely, if he makes a 2-point without hitting, he's in the game.
Well, I
And
say
if he hits-
he's better than 50%. Something good,
And there's
right?
3 blots.
He either makes the deuce point or he hits. So he's 55-45 to do something good.
Yeah.
And if it goes south, he's going to be down 8-3 anyway.
And it's overage for Frank with the 4 cube. And it could be gammon the other way.
So I think I would not at all be surprised to see Michi
Yeah.
send this back. And then, I mean, Frank's got to take it, but it's not exactly
Definitely he
what
takes.
he would like to take.
He wouldn't have made the hit if he didn't take.
That's what I'm trying to get Rory to print it out for me. Yeah, he has one. This is this round.
Well, it can't be far wrong to recoup. That's all I'm thinking. Would you like to see a recoup coming back? That's the other part of it.
Kent Goulding says it's very hard to lose the market. He would hold the cube. So, I don't know. Michi's got plenty of time, and this is the critical, probably, moment of the match. Looks like he's going to go the Goulding route. And looky here, looky
He
here.
went the El Hito. Does he make the? He make
2
the
up, he
2-point or
make the
4
4-point. I make the 4-point, but what do you think?
Well, let's see. If he makes the 4-point, he's got.
Well, did he lose the market?
4s and 2s, and 2s, 4s and 5s and 3s and 2s to hit.
Think what
Go
would have
for it.
happened had he sent that recue. Frank would have taken it, and then it's match
Yeah,
over probably.
Frank is.
psychic and he isn't psychic. Michi. It's
Joe Urso,
it's too good for Michi.
Urso said it
Too good
was
for Michi now.
Urso said it was a redouble. Computer says it was a redouble.
All right. I guess
And
right.
Kent said there's no
I
market
guess
losers.
right. I flipped the coin.
Kent said there's no market losers, and then he comes back. He's
And
like,
the market loser is the market loser. Anything can happen. That's the market loser.
He said it was a small error to not redouble, but it was a redouble. So.
That's good. It's good we have people with the computers telling us what's right.
Joe will be here. I think Joe comes in Friday morning. I don't
You
know.
just make the bar here. I mean, make the 8 point. What else? What other players?
You
Yeah,
could do this.
yeah.
It,
The other play would make. Give him 4 5s and make that.
Okay. Yeah. So Joe's coming in Friday
5
morning
and
playing the
2s.
Masters. Goulding, why aren't you here? You could
Because
be,
he's retired. He can do this stuff. It helps.
okay. So now Frank hopes his 4-point board serves him well here.
It definitely is it still too good for Michi. You know,
Uh-oh, here we go.
back.
Now
he
it's
wants to
coming
make
back.
him
Now this
definitely
is
passes. Frank passes.
separate the men from the boys here when you got to think about this. Extremely interesting and volatile.
Definitely, Frank can still be Gammon and lose. Gammon doesn't help him, so he's going to pass this.
Okay, he lets it go. And really, it's an interesting game, and he kind of dodged a bullet because Michi
I
could
think,
have easily sent that recube and then rolls the set of 4s and match is over.
So if he wasn't far off. He did a pretty good analysis and he was close, but he decided not to go for it. He should have.
Okay, so 6-5. We got a very interesting game here. 3-way, 4-way. So Michi's still going to be looking for some early
Yeah.
action on it.
Yeah, it's not the.
Okay, there's a nice roll.
She is. All right, what do you do? I guess you
run
just
all the
run.
way,
Well,
huh?
the other. What is the other play?
Oh, he's going to do the 2.
Oh, 6-5.
6-5 makes the deuce, but
Yeah, he's got a weaker position. That's probably the right play. And he just hits.
this
He's got
is
an anchor.
interesting. It's all on our vision, and we can't blame it on the glare, Ed. We're using our magic non-glare dice.
Yeah.
So it's my eyes and your eyes.
Yeah, well, that's too old then. All right. Hit and make a joker.
Okay, so here we're getting into volatile range here again. Now,
So he comes up with the
Steps
4. What else? The other 13-9. He just comes up with a 4.
You don't want to be stuck back there if he makes the bar. And Michi will probably double. No, I think he should have come up with the 4.
he doubles
Now
anyway.
he's going to take, and now it's probably a pretty scary take.
Wow.
I mean, he's got 10 in the zone, a prime, and a blitz. All right.
Okay, so here we go.
And he did
There's the
5
5 point.
And it looks pretty good for Michi right now. 3-5 is not the greatest. The other play is out and in.
Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
El Hito twice out.
Well, that's
Twice shot?
certainly the Gammon play, huh?
There's Hito twice out. It's perfecto. Yes, the 4 points. And
Okay,
that's
and
a life. A little
Michi's
life,
gonna keep attacking here.
life. Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh, perfectos. Perfecto.
That kind of plays itself.
You're trying to get the cigar sponsors, you know? There is perfecto cigar, right? Isn't it?
I think that's
think
right.
so.
I'm not a cigar
We
smoker.
got, yeah,
but-
that's a good thing for USBGF to try to get that as a sponsor.
wow. Frank's got to think,
Well,
what in the world happened to me here?
All these little tricky plays. How can I crack myself here? Double fours, double threes.
Hey, Rory? Rory, give me the pairings for the next.
Working on it.
Just print it. You got it.
No, I have to set up.
Okay.
We don't know yet.
Okay, so now you just got to be careful. I mean, there's a lot of skill.
Not leaving a shot.
I mean, it comes natural to somebody that's played a long time, but there's a method in the madness here of bearing in and
he's
not
just
not
reading his checkers well. There's nothing leaves a shot next time.
right.
Does he would even be thinking clearing from the rear here, or yeah? It seems natural play is to go. Wait a minute. How many checkers? Yeah, you got to do some math here, but
I might have been tempted.
yeah, the natural play was probably not to not to leave a shot, but he did the math and he thought gammon was still not gin.
Okay.
5-1.
Okay. So it unless something
Yeah, it just why leave a shot?
most
with big
unusual.
numbers?
Yeah. Unless something
6-5,
most
6-4.
unusual happens here.
Frank is
Michi's going to win this game. Dennis has already won, so Team Sakura will beat the Flintstones.
and there's what is it? 6 and 4 is 10. And
There
2
there is
12,
a
7
cube.
rolls.
It's on.
It's pretty difficult. It's
Someone asked it. Frank has a 2 cube. You can see it at the bottom of the board there. So
yeah, it's look difficult. 4.
okay,
Yeah, it's not impossible yet,
but getting there. Boom.
it looks
That's it.
impossible.
It's
It's
impossible now.
impossible. I can curse now.
Okay, so now what she's going to do, in all likelihood, and she's listening, is she will switch the end of the Tanaka Todd match over onto stream
another
1 as
slaughter.
well.
To not talk.
So Team Sakura has won, but David Todd and Tatsuya Tanaka will finish their match. Oh, now we have them both up. There it goes. Here we are, Tanaka and David Todd. And
David Todd is black. I guess.
yeah,
Flintstone was always black. That's the way they.
yeah, they were all sitting the same way
Yeah.
to keep it less confusing.
Ooh, wait a minute. They're going to. It's the directions have changed. That's the.
Yeah, they're not going the same direction. Same colors and same side of the table, but they're going different directions. Olson says that is pronounced Sakura. What do I know? Sakura team.
Who knows?
Okay.
3-2. He can play it naturally.
soon as you'll see that Tanaka's up 7-2. So Backgammon wins the match for,
Oh yeah, we just got into this. The cue hasn't been turned.
yeah. So all he needs is
It looks like 8-6 is the play.
I would think,
Yeah.
yeah.
While he's on the bar.
Now, I don't know. Tanaka's been around a long time. Has played a lot at Monte Carlo and other places.
Yeah, I think he beat me in the final four in Monte Carlo.
Oh, he beat you that year that
Yeah,
that I
I
got. The year that I did decently, you ended up losing
to
to
Tanaka
him
in the
4 or 5 spot
final
or something
four.
like that. Yeah. So he's
Best of
he's a
ever
very
done.
good player. He's not as
Just doesn't show up.
yeah. He's not as well known as Michi Mochi perhaps, and probably not quite as good a player. But he's a very accomplished player.
Yeah, it clears from the rear, sort of. Even.
Okay, so now David's going to try to build a welcoming committee over here in the event that he does
now
get a
he's-
shot.
What's his?
Well, he could do that, or he could
hopefully
slot
doesn't
to 3. but
throw Crack next time.
6-2.
Well, he doesn't crack.
He's got
That's
the
what
one.
he's got to think. He wanted to get out, and in case you were to crack with big numbers, I think it looks like 4. Yeah, just run. Maybe you'll save the gammon, even if you don't.
And that's the thing. I mean, you're thinking about
So it's
containing him if you get the shot,
and
but you're
3 is
also
11, 6 rolls.
you're also thinking about saving the gammon.
Yeah, you.
So many different permutations of
Yeah,
how
you're
this plays
just-
out.
You're trying a combination of saving the gammon and still maybe win in case you got a shot. That was a good play. He's trying to save the gammon.
Okay,
Well, it
he's got
might
a
have been
good.
to take it off.
Might have been because he's got a pretty
Because
good
the
shot
gammon
of
is
his match.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he should have taken it off.
and David is pretty
He was-
close to very reasonable chance of saving this. When it not only would it taken it off, I mean it would have got him even too.
Oh, perfecto.
And
As I say, we got to get that.
Team Sakura is rolling fairly well here.
Is he? He can take it off.
Can't take it off.
So
So that gives
it's
him an even number of checkers.
5 rolls.
Gets him to an even number.
4 and 2 is 6. 4 rolls.
415161. 4-1.
Let's see, is it even?
Oh, what is she doing? She switches back.
So it's exactly even. I think you hit and take it off. That's the play. You hit and take it off with the gammon.
Well, that's 2 extra shots, though.
Yeah, but you're getting the extra checker off.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
And it worked. You could do the shot this time too. And he didn't. So he's off in 4. It's 4 and 1 is 5. 3 rolls maybe if David can conform.
Okay, so David play the 10
Do a little
to the
complication,
10.
maybe get closer to home instinctively.
Okay. Run, David, run. Here, let's see what he can come up with.
That's a good run.
Nice shake.
Double
As
threes.
long as Tanaka doesn't roll a set, David
Has a chance.
has a pretty good chance.
No,
That'll work.
Yes, David played well.
Okay, so Crawford game now.
But it still looks bad for the Flits. So it's the total record too. Is the actual a team won
they're tied, but the other team had one more win, and the other team one more loss, that would take the preference and things. Everything counts.
Victor Ashkenazi? I think. Okay, they're taking a little,
He will comment. He'll tell us all the bad plays. That
they're
everybody's-
taking a little break here. Todd is Crawford 7 away.
Crawford took a break.
Oh. There, they can't see it. They don't have our camera. But David's back in the back of the foyer doing push-ups here to loosen himself up, I guess. Okay. Now I'm trying to get Rory to
Pretty
do his,
grim for
give me the
Team
second-
Flint. I mean, definitely it's grim. They already lost, but 3-0 is
yeah, the tiebreaker
win-
would be the
win.
overall
It's
record.
still important to win some of these,
Yeah.
even though because there could be a tiebreaker that if you're tied, the other team might have a better. They're both are 2-1, but the other team has one less loss or something of a total team score. That's my
What
thinking, the
specific-
logic of it.
John Banks, what specifics would you like on the streaming schedule? Just all day for the next 6 days. Now,
Well, we'll have just Michi and Victor playing each other. That's what we're going to do.
yeah, we got standing behind us. You can see there is they're chatting. Two of the best in the world, Victor Ashkenazi and Michi. I think Victor just came in and is going to be registering for his future events. Okay, so here we go. David Todd is 7 away, so he's looking at without any G's. He's got to win 4 straight. So a tall order for him, but David's a good and interesting player.
So because the thing is, Tanaka is going to take forever because he doesn't want to give him the odd score. So he's playing. It's not hurting David Todd to double right now in the PR.
Right. Although
that's
it's
the thing.
Crawford.
But unless he gets a clear.
It's Crawford game though, too.
He wants to get a gammon threat and and double him.
Yeah. But it's Crawford right now, so
Yeah.
okay, John Banks.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. I was thinking
Yeah.
post disillusion.
I think normally it's going to be around 11 a.m. Central. Oh wait, I have a schedule right here. Let me see. What time does play start
10, I think, tomorrow.
each day?
It starts 10 tomorrow for this.
Yeah, Thursday 10 a.m. Friday 11 a.m. Saturday 11 a.m. Sunday 10 a.m. Monday 10 a.m. So it varies a little bit, but 10 or 11 a.m. typically. You can look at the tournament schedule at the ChicagoOpenBG.com. Chicago spelled out, open spelled out, BG.com. ChicagoOpenBG.com. Okay, so David has managed to build a 4 prime. Tanaka. But again, with David at 7 away, it's I mean, he'd just as soon not get gammoned, but it doesn't. It's not a huge influence to the from an even number, from an odd number.
Four, 3.
Guys, if you have results, please bring them over.
You'd like to get a gammon. And I guess that's the play. You make a backup. Have you got the ace? Double shock. So
Trying to figure out what's the best for next round. Ed, talk to him for 1 second. I'm gonna
all right.
talk to Rory.
Double two is a great shock. Come on. Well, you just saw why this man is double two. You might be able to win this going forward. I mean, you've got a structure. Yeah, well, it looks like just 8-6, and you might be able to win and go to 4, and if you get hit, it'll go back. No, he's got one more 2. I think I'd be 8-6. Have a structure, and they're still can play it as a back game if you get hit, because you probably have the timing. The bar isn't made yet. You can keep springing checkers. Oh, fuck. Jesus, it seems like too wild to make that play. It could be right, though. You know, who knows? In other words, it's very tough for Tanaka to play this. These games can be so wild, you don't know what you're doing. Now, what's 6? I know David wants to hit with the 6.
Okay.
Well, what's 6? 13 seconds. It looks like he just went wild, and he should not have gotten into this crazy back game. But as I say,
that's David
nobody
Todd.
knows what they're doing in these games, and so it can work.
Okay, I was just talking. We're gonna we're teaming on the next round. We're showing Blazer, which is Simon Bourget, Nick Blazer, and Keen Marin against Mama and the Boys, which is Bernhard Mayer, Arda Fendikaglu, and Gret Mayer, Bernhard's mother. So that'll be interesting. Okay. But like I said, I mean, and this is, I mean, some guys, David, Todd, Godsey, Pascal, maybe, these are extremely hard games to play against.
We watched the World Championship. Nobody would. Sander and Zika, two of the best players in the world. Every play was wrong.
Yeah.
It's a back game. But if they actually did it, if they really understood how to do the snake, we might understand back games more.
Yeah. But this is,
Does he want to bring it up? He wants to
I got to
spring
bring it up, Ed.
I wouldn't even, yeah, I think it,
I
bring
wanna,
it up.
I don't want to crunch these 6 checkers here, right? I want to,
yeah,
something to play with.
I would bring it up so I could spring out with a 5
right. I agree with
and
that.
make him hit me.
Make him hit me. Keep recirculating, buying time. That's what you want to do, right? And Tanaka doesn't
want to hit me.
Tanaka doesn't want to hit anything.
Well, maybe it's Tanaka. What can Tanaka shot? He can't. He can't slot anything. He'd like to maybe slot the 8 point, 9 point. Yeah, see, these are very. It's sort of ugly that he can't slot anything. You know, he can't. 5, 6, he can't slot it. So maybe he does hit, and then jumps out. So he can't force it anymore. He hits and jumps out. That's what I would do, I guess. Because I'd like to be able to slot
one of those points.
The 9-point or the 10-point. There it is.
And that hurts a little.
Definitely hurt.
That's,
And he's going to slot.
didn't he have another 4? Didn't he have another 4?
I think he played it right. Yeah,
I
that's
thought he come in with one.
yeah.
Okay, that's right. I was thinking I
want
only
to
saw
make sure.
3 down here.
Well, definitely Tanaka's going to slot the 9-point or the 10-point if he wants the checkers.
I got it really tickled. We're streaming
All
Blaze.
right, so what slots?
6-3. The 6
He
does.
makes it then, I guess. Well, he doesn't want him to get out with a 6.
Maybe.
Well, yeah, this is.
Maybe he makes it. You're right. But you can see, kind of like we talked about, I don't think
Well,
Tanaka knows exactly what he wants to do against
Yeah,
the
I
back.
guess he doesn't mind getting hit with the 6 because it doesn't play over there anyway. Yeah, these are. You really have to think about what's going on with these back games, and you're going to usually be wrong a lot. Now he's slotting it. He's slotting it.
Well, now he just makes the 9, yeah. Now, if
That could be wrong, too.
Todd doesn't roll a 6,
Oh, that's
1, make the ace and the deuce now. Well,
yeah. He wants to keep a spare on the.
Wouldn't be the first one. Okay.
Can he trap him in any way?
no, because he's got so many
Leave a
so many
6 out.
spares, you can't. It's hard to trap him.
You're thinking a 6, but a 6 was maybe breaking the.
7 and
Well, it would give him maybe too many other options to get out checkers out. So, but you're gonna be thinking there's weird stuff going on here.
well, again, as Ed has talked about, we're talking about. I think Tanaka is just at a loss how to come in against this back game.
Well, who isn't? That's
Yeah, who isn't? Right? Okay, that's blotting, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, you want
Not
to put
that-
the checkers
not that
where they
you-
do the most good, I guess. There's no trap. The 6s go out anyway.
So it's kind of like
He has to hit.
There's just no way in the world to contain anything or building. David's got to get some of those checkers out and ultimately make a point or two.
Yeah,
have
he's only
any-
got 1 dead checker so far.
And he needs to build something in a hurry. No 5s, huh? They just got to play that.
Shoot.
Still
5.
no 5.
Well, why not get? He's thinking.
And David keeps rolling double 2s. No 5s.
No, he's got a 4 though.
Yeah.
Oh, no 5. All right. Well. He's forced to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4-2. So
Hit.
much as he doesn't want to, I guess he'll hit it.
No, he has to hit now because
Well, he could have played 5-3, but
in and out. Or you say he could make the bar. Does any double ones do anything?
I don't think the bar is worth
Yeah,
anything.
I mean, you got to think.
I think this is right, but
Again, you hit. And go closer. You're overtiming.
exactly. That's a good
Overteaming.
terminology. I hadn't heard that, but that's that's where we're at. Overtiming.
He's got a dead position pretty much. And when he does hit a shot, the other guy's going to blow his checkers off.
Ones and fives to hit.
Well,
Come out and hit.
oh, you don't have a winning position. Is it right? It was, you could have made it in 24-23, but he's trying what his idea was just trying to make a board as soon as possible. He
And-
can't win. He has nothing to contain him yet, so he's got to
Right.
try to make the
Gotta
6 point
build.
right now.
Got to build something.
Well, that's part of it.
Bring a 5 out.
Yeah, he's got to pray for the. Well, there's another play out with a 6. I think he still have to, try to make this, and he can spring. There's no shocks this roll that I
Look out. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a stack on there, so he's got 4 on the 5 point.
That's a good shot. And
Okay.
I would be thinking 24-23, but it's
5-1. That's forced. David would like well, just bring that one on around. He'd like to get that last spare out. Okay,
Alright.
forced play again. David wants to get the last spare moving, and he can.
What is that?
It was double threes.
Yeah.
I'd
He's trying to make a board. I mean, it's like it's a
Okay,
phantom 4-point.
So there's a triple shot.
Well,
Nothing like a missed triple shot.
do you wanna make the
Make
it
the
again?
4?
It's just some weird stuff going on here. Is it valuable to make it again? I would have to think about that. Well, you can play it safe, right?
He can
Uh,
play it
you can
either
take 2
way.
off.
He can play it either way. Take 2 off or 1
Yeah.
off.
So he doesn't have a 1 to play.
Okay, play the back guy.
He wants a 1 now, right?
Well, or 6-5, 5-4.
Yeah, but a
or
1
6-5.
would really be the bad number. That's a very good number.
Okay, now David wants to make that 5 point if he can. He can't.
So I don't know what hits him. 3s, 1s, 4s hit him next time. So he's trying to make every number good to cover.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh.
and now,
Now he's got to leave there. Let him play 1s and 2s up
yeah,
there.
but unless he can do both.
Yeah,
I guess he has to do both.
do both, huh?
Do both. What the hell? Let's do both. You got to give him the bad 2 too. Also, you got to do both. All right. And
Okay, gets a double shot. The 15th checker.
And
He misses that too.
Oh,
Oh, man.
All right.
So we got a 3-0 sweep by Sakura against the Flintstones. Now we're going to be streaming here shortly the Blazer team, Team Blazer.
Starts at 3, right?
I think.
They're
So what
trying
time
to
is
keep
it? 2:35.
3.
So we got 25 minutes ideally. We've got Team Blazer against Mama and the Boys, I think. So that will be Simon Barget versus Bernhard Mayer on Share 1, Stream 1. Nick Blazer and Arda Findikoglu on Share 2. And Keen Marin against
Is that the correct
Greta
pronunciation
Mayer.
of
Findikoglu.
Findikoglu? Huh. I said
Findikoglu.
I was always
Yeah.
pronouncing it different. So
It was funny. Victor standing there, and he heard we were streaming Team Blazer, right?
yeah,
And he was thinking Blazer might be on Stream 1, right?
Yeah.
And Victor said, "Bill," he said, "I'm tired of listening to him commentate my games." He says, "I want to commentate Blazers match."
unfortunately, we can get him. Bring him in. Definitely, he would be the second. He'd be on the second stream. So
Yeah,
if
well,
there's an ending early, you can get Victor in. We'll alert him.
He
We'll
wants
tell him
to-
there all might be a possibility.
Blazer's been
Yeah.
critiquing me enough. I want I want a little shot at him. Okay, so don't leave long. Well, Tar's got the pairings up there now.
Well, if everybody's ready to go, why not start early?
Well, they may. I don't know. We'll see. But we got Bernhard Mayer, who's actually the president and CEO or whatever of the WBGF, which is the WBGF Club World Championship, is playing Simon Barget, who's Grandmaster from the UK, is part of Nick Blazer's team, which is ideally was a Madison, Wisconsin team. And Keen, Marin, and Nick are both from Madison. And they've got Simon Barget, who's a Grandmaster, I think, BMAB.
I don't know what the definition.
I don't know
Grandmaster
either.
3.5
But I think he's
or
something.
PO,
But he's
PR, or-
damn good. Let's put
I'm
it
not
that
sure.
way.
I don't know.
And then Stream 2 will be Arda Findikoglu, who's he's on the WBGF board, but he's also one of the most well-known directors in the world
yeah, and he's a very good player too,
and a good player
when he plays.
when he
He's
plays.
usually directing.
And he's playing Nick Blazer, who's a very good player in his own right. So that will be a good match. And then Greta Mayer is Bernhard's mother, and she's playing against Keen Marin in Chair 3 of this 3 o'clock pairing. So this will be fun. The Bernhard and Simon are both very good players, and Arda and Nick are both very good players. Those would be some
Yes, but
some
the
entertaining
anticipation is we're waiting. Victor wants to comment on Nick against Arda because he's
Nick's always commenting on him.
criticizing him. So that's what we're rooting for. To eventually get Nick against
Yeah, maybe
Arda.
Bernhard and
we're gonna
Bernhard
bring
and
Victor
Simon.
in as a guest commentator.
Bernhard and Simon finish up early, and Blazer and Arda. Well, Victor get in some good shots there. He could hit Blazer and Arda in one match. You know?
Yeah, he's got double bonus or something. I don't know.
a lot of targets there. You know what I mean? But well, that was kind of fun. We had some interesting matches, and
Yeah. We saw a David Todd back game, which is
a classic.
which is
Now, were you here? Well, and I guess now, like 3 years ago, it was, I guess, post-pandemic, when here in Chicago, David and Ray kept playing and ended up playing each other 3 or 4 times.
I know that. I was there.
In the main event, and
Always a back game.
it was crazy because those two guys are good friends and they know each other's games well, and it just made for some really entertaining streaming and viewing.
Definitely playing the back games is the most entertaining, exciting way to play. I don't think it's the best way to play, but the
those
thing is,
who are-
most people really don't know how to defend.
Yeah, and you get against David Todd, or you get against Shahab Ghazi, or some others, Pasco maybe,
Shahad Ghazi.
and then Pasco and some of those.
There was
People-
another guy. There was an Armenian guy from New York that used to play him all the time. Way back about 20 years ago.
Yeah,
I forget his name.
so but that's good. It's starting to see some of these players roll in here, even ones that didn't play in the team tournament that are going to be playing in some of the Masters events and this, that, and the other. But it's going to be a good, strong field. I mean, you see Victor's just recently arrived, so he'll be playing here. Ed's here. Michi's here.
Well, the thing is, always, if you're going to play, you should get there a day ahead of time. Don't get there the day and be tired.
Yeah.
No, that's what.
Get kind of
Always try to get there a day ahead of
acclimated
time.
and ready to
and try to
focus.
get the hell out of there when it's done. That's the idea. Go back the same night when it's done, but get there a day ahead of time and be rested, because it does take a lot out of you traveling. I know John told me he made a mistake. We went to Cyprus and he came in, all that
Right
long
on
flight,
time.
and he came in. He was so tired, he didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
Played the same day that he got in.
Gary Olson saying he looked it up. Simon Barget is a Grandmaster 3
What is-
on the BMAB scale.
What is that, 3.0 or 3.5? I don't know.
I'm not totally
I mean,
sure.
I don't know what
What
you're
the
3.5 is, you're a Grandmaster 3 or.
But that's
I just don't know that derivation.
I don't know it precisely either. Maybe Gary can look it up, or somebody else that's watching, or so maybe. I think Urso and some of them. I think a Grandmaster. Is it only a 4? Because I think like Urso and several of them are trying to. Urso's like at 403 or something like that. He's trying to get to 4 to be a Grandmaster. So maybe it's 4 to be the Grandmaster. But maybe somebody will look that up. Mrs. Bubbles, hello from Switzerland again. We got some of your neighbors going to be playing in the next round here. Bernhard Mayer from Austria and his mama, who is on Mama and the Boys team. Greti Mayer with Bernhard Mayer and Arda Findikaglu. And they'll be playing Blazer. Team Blazer with Simon Barget, Nick Blazer, and Keen Marin. So that'll be a fun match. And then I think what Rory told me a while ago at 3, I think Loose Ones are at 5. Loose Ones is playing Michi's team again.
That ought be good.
So, kind of some interesting team compositions there. Dennis Culpepper doing his best Japanese impersonation.
Well,
This was round 1.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's a. I just can't figure what that.
you gonna print me out those pairings again, Roy? So what time is it? 2:44. 15 more minutes. Yeah, again, maybe we can explain. There's 8 teams in this tournament. There's a Group A pair, a Group A and a Group B. 4 teams in each group. Each, like in Group A, each one of those teams will play each of the other 3. And same in the Group B. After 3 rounds, they look at the standings. Saying Group A, the number 1 ranked team after 3 rounds, it qualifies for the playoff. The number 4 team is out of the playoffs, and 2 and 3 from Group A will play 2 and 3 in Group B, and the 2 winners will advance along with the 2 number 1 teams. So maybe that makes sense.
So you heard anything about the progress when you're trying to get 100,000 euros to get the stream software available to anybody? You heard anything about the progress on that? That would be great.
No.
I mean, I
You're
think, I was willing to pay like
What
$1,000
streaming?
if I
What
could've got
streaming
it
software?
but I said,
Oh, the Digicom.
yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it works good, and
I met with Tar and I met with the guy, and I forget his name, in Istanbul. That's kind of like the CEO of the Digicom stuff, and it's coming along. Tar actually played a little match in Digicom, and it's got some little glitches they still got to work out.
the stacking. The people that have to play
Can't
you
stack.
gotta watch the stacking.
extremely serious. So that needs to be, I think, made
Refined the best, yeah.
different, yeah, because you have to map entire transcription.
Yeah,
So it is very easy.
Tar saying the most difficult thing of using Digicom right now is to correct an illegal move, in effect.
Yeah.
You to back up the transcription process within there and recreate, after an illegal move is apparently very tricky to do.
But it was wonderful to write out.
Yeah.
Are they going to play at 3 this next group's?
Avi and Terrence flip flopped on the parents I gave you.
Okay.
So they put Karen second? I'm not sure what he means flip flop.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess rather than Avi being the second chair and GL being third chair, they flipped it. Like GL's going to be apparently playing second
I thought it was
chair.
Ari. I thought it was Karen and Avi. That's what I heard.
Oh,
That's what I heard. But I got one hearing aid,
yeah.
and I lost the other one.
I'll find out. Rory's busy doing innumerable things right now, and now who did you say Karen and Avi are switching position? I know, but just okay. So I was telling everybody, and Tar's, yeah. Tara didn't hear this. Maybe, I don't know. Did you hear me talking about Victor a while ago? About how he wanted to commentate a Nick Blazer match, and we get a little retribution or vengeance back on him. So that would be interesting. But we will start with the Bernhard Mayer Simon Barget match. Now, if that were to finish early and Arda and Nick were still playing, then we could switch that to stream 1. Now, of course, all 3 matches of this pairing will be on AP YouTube channels. Stream 1 will be Bernhard and Simon. Stream 2 will be Arda and Nick. Stream 3 will be Gretty Mayer, who's Bernhard's mother, playing Keen Marin. Ian.
It's
gonna get-
I'm not really TV ready here.
Well, that's
I forgot
okay.
my belt, so I had to wear gym shorts this morning.
Well, I was just asking, how did the loose ones do in round 1?
We won.
Okay,
we won.
and y'all were playing,
I played Ari Niguera's son-in-law.
yeah, Joseph Shepard.
He
Yeah.
he was pretty
Good player, huh?
actually. Yeah.
Okay,
good stuff.
so y'all won your match then?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Bob Z won.
now who do you play now?
I don't
you know?
know.
You
Roy, I
don't
think,
know?
is doing the draw. but,
Okay, it's done, but I
it
don't
is?
have it
Okay,
here.
okay.
It'll be interesting. One of the funny thing you would appreciate. Next, we're streaming Blazers team
Oh
against
wow.
Mama and the Boys, right?
Oh, okay.
And Victor heard that we're streaming Blazer, and Victor's here now. He says,
Oh, he's
I
gonna.
want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do
yeah,
the commentary if Blazer's going to be on the stream.
yeah.
said,
Yeah, I
gonna
heard
get a
that
little-
because he
I'm
wants to
gonna get a
revenge.
little of that.
Yeah. I don't blame him.
And
I don't blame him at
we were
all.
laughing because actually Bernhard and Simon are first here, so we'll start
Oh,
with
yeah.
that match. And
That's gonna be a great match.
so the commentated match
Yeah.
will be that. If they finish early, then maybe
Nick
we can
and Arda.
switch
Nick and Arda, that's a good match too. But
And,
yeah, Simon and Bernhard, you don't get pairings like that in the U.S.
It's
ever.
pretty much.
so.
It was pretty hilarious. Victor wanting the chance to commentate
Ah, yeah.
Blazers match.
Yeah. So let's see now. Let's see how this works. So it's Group B. So I guess we would play. How does this work? We play the other three teams, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
you play the other
Okay.
two teams. So you played.
So I would.
You played.
We played
this
this
bunch
one.
already. So you either play Michi's team or Flintstones.
Yeah.
I
Have to
think you
say-
probably played Flintstones
Yeah.
because I think Michi plays Nagara at the third round because that's going to be streamed. So I think you're probably playing Flintstones.
Hate to say, but I think these are some tough teams over here on this side for sure.
More so than on
I
the
think
other.
I think
perhaps.
a little bit harder. Yeah, I do.
And that was random
It
draw.
was random.
But
No. Well, we're 1-0, so I guess we can't really complain.
yeah, I
too
agree
much.
with you. It's
Yeah.
interesting that the Group B teams seem to be a little stronger overall than
Little
the
bit.
Group A teams. But so here they have, well, that's on stream 2. So Sunny Florida, who did they play? Sunny Florida beat Mama and the Boys. Blazer beat Winnetka. Loose Ones beat whoever y'all played, America Zealish. And Sakura beat the Flintstones.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see GL is in the other group, which is funny because before I left, I was counting out the dough, and my wife said, "Oh, are you getting that ready for to go into GL's pocket?" So we'll see how things go. Well, yeah, no, it's been a really fun event. I think this is a great showing for it to be in the States.
Yeah, we were talking that somebody
teams is
said
good.
what Simon's Grandmaster 1.
Grandmaster something.
And what do you have to be Grandmaster 1? The lowest Grandmaster level, do you know?
I think you have to be below 3 for GM1. So I don't think he's GM1.
Okay.
I think 275 is
Well,
GM0.
Olson looked up and said that G1 is the highest of G.
G
Oh, Barget's G3.
3. Yeah, I was gonna say because I know him and he's like him and Steve Sachs are like equal.
Yeah.
Like I know when Steve was in Monaco, he had to play Simon the next day, and I said, it's equal. You might be a little bit of a dog, maybe.
Yeah.
And Steve is G3, I think. So
Okay.
yeah. Well, I don't know who we got next, but I do know that Dennis and Greg, neither one is a pushover. So
Yeah, so you got
and on ours only me and Bob won, but Joe did not.
Oh, really?
Joe is the laggard.
Well, that's Ari's a good player.
He is.
I
Very
think
good.
I'm almost certain you're playing Flintstones, so that'll be
All
what?
right.
Joe and Frank
And I'll
Zavril
be
and David
playing
Todd, and you'll
good
be
old
playing
Greg.
Merriman.
All right. Well, just
and Merriman.
that'll take about 3 minutes then.
Well, and
so
y'all know each other well. So,
we do. Yeah, it'll be
um,
comfortable.
and you know each other's game well. Merriman's
Yeah.
kind of a wild and crazy.
Fast with the
fast,
cube.
plays loose,
Yep.
and a good player. But
He is
that's
good.
just his
He
style.
is good. He won
There,
everything in
Tara
Ohio.
has the she had the standings up there for a minute, but so they're in
Do you know what time that round starts?
3:00.
Okay, well, then
So-
I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
Okay,
and,
man.
Get ready for my match. Wish
Good
me
luck, and we'll get
Have fun.
We'll get Ed back up here in a moment. So
Ed's doing the call.
Ed's doing the commentary.
Gotcha.
Okay, man, be good.
Take care.
There's Ian Terry. For those of you who don't know him, he's from Houston, as Tar and I are. Good friend and very good young player, and he's playing in the Loose Ones team, which includes Ian, Bob Zavril, and Joe Russell. So ideally, very shortly here, in the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe, we'll have our next round of matches going, and we're going to have who did I say? Oh, we've got Team Blazer against Mama and the Boys. And so that's Bernhard Mayer, President and CEO of the WBGF, playing Simon Barget from the UK, and Arda Findikoglu, who's a member of the WBGF board and director extraordinaire, director of Monte Carlo, Cyprus, numerous other tournaments. Skopje, the WBGF World Team Championship and World Individual Championship in August in Skopje, North Macedonia. Arda's director of that. So one of the very well-known personalities and contributors in the game. So he'll be playing Nick Blazer, and then Gretty Mayer, who is Bernhard's mom, is playing Keen Marin. So it'll be interesting. So as we explained earlier, this is the first of 6 days of live streaming here from Chicago. Today and tomorrow are the WBGF Team Club World Championship, and also tomorrow some of the early start times of the Masters, Faster Masters, Limited Jackpot, Intermediate Jackpot. So a lot of jackpots tomorrow, as well as the, I guess, playoffs of the team championship here. And then Friday, glancing over the schedule here, Friday, later starts of the various jackpots, and that pretty much goes on all day. 7 p.m., which is kind of like at the end of the dinner break. Dinner break's 5. At 7 p.m.,
That's good. Good.
Friday night is
Very nutritious.
Michi's proficiency test. And then Saturday morning, all the ABT events start. So, and that's a Swiss format. So with some fairly large fields, that goes 11, 12, 13 rounds, perhaps. So it'll be a lot of play, 9-point rounds. Okay, so you people gear up. Our next matches should be starting very soon. I see Jeb Horton and Robin have in the background there. They've entered the area, and fun. These tournaments they're great events, and it's great social events too. I mean, it's a community of friends, and where we're sitting right now, I can see in the background, as people come in from the lobby and enter the foyer here, a lot of friendships being, I won't say rekindled, but renewed, in the sense that you see a lot of people you haven't seen in a long time, and people that you see all the time and well, and it's kind of a great social event. There's Keen Marin. There's Harry Noguera, who I understand beat Joe Russell. When are y'all playing? I understand we're streaming y'all's your group.
Oh, you are?
Yes,
Oh, who were playing next?
you're playing Mama and the Boys. So
That's Arda's group.
so Simon is playing Bernhard Mayer.
Oh,
Nick is playing
Hey
Arda,
guys, next round is started. Let's go.
and you're playing Bernhard's mother. So, you know, give the, playing, don't beat up on an 80-year-old lady too badly. You know what I mean?
Oh, I only like
Guys,
the only 80-year-old lady I like. And that one right there.
yeah, I'm too old.
No, you're not.
Too old.
You are lying.
You gotta give me a handicap. I'm handicapped.
Okay, so Rory is calling the players to the room.
We are about to die.
So that'll be fun. Bernhard and Simon Barget. So we get a little international.
Yeah,
Exposure,
it's, UK versus Austria, I guess.
UK versus Austria. Both very accomplished players. So this should be fun. And then, of course, their second chairs are Nick is from Madison, Wisconsin, and Arda is from Istanbul. So got some real international flavor to this next round. We appreciate, of course, many of y'all know this is Ed O'Loughlin joining me, guest commentator here, and we appreciate your contribution, Ed.
Yeah.
So,
Just definitely.
and it will be fun if Bernhard and Simon finish early. Then we'll get switch over to Arda and Nick Blazer, and that's when Victor wants a call.
Yeah, Victor.
Victor says he wants to do some
comment on Nick.
commentating on Nick Blazer playing, since it's always the converse. Nick's always commentating on Victor's matches. Victor says he wants a little retribution or revenge here. So we can see on stream 2, Arda and Nick are just about to start. That's on the Ace Point Backgammon YouTube channel. On stream 2, stream 3 is Bernhard Mayer's mom, Gretty, against Keen Marin. And here we're waiting for Bernhard Mayer and I'm drawing a blank, Simon Barget. So this will be interesting. Two superb players. So, we were treated. We had Frank Talbot and Michi in the first round.
Yeah.
Great match and some great play and entertaining match as it ended up. And now we get to follow up with Bernhard and Simon. So now you have played these guys, or you
I know I played Simon a couple times. Bernhard Mayer, I'm not sure if I've ever played him.
Mhm.
Just don't remember. You over the years.
it's interesting, and I know Bernhard fairly well. I've visited with him a little bit. This is for both him and his mom, their first time to the States.
Wow.
So it's kind of interesting. They came in on Monday, I think, and have, did a little bit of the tourism game for a couple of days.
Magnificent Mile or something.
Yeah, they took one of those architectural boat tours, through this downtown area of the city. And
I notice the wind always is here. The Windy City is appropriate name for this.
really,
You're standing out and it gets cold. One of my problems with tournament, it always seems to be too cold.
well, you
It's all right
came in
here so far.
this morning, huh?
I told you this story. I have this Go Wild pass from
Frontier.
but it's not always available. So I had to come in 2 days earlier because I only could come in Monday. I couldn't come in Tuesday or Wednesday.
Okay, so what? I didn't see you until today, though. You've been hanging
there was
out.
nothing happening. I wasn't at the. I didn't stay at the hotel yet. I'm going to stay with Julius tomorrow.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
start staying with Julius.
Okay, so Justin Knoll, living in the UK now, says he must root for Simon in this match. You know, he's a so that'll be fun. I thought you were vacationing in Cyprus with your wife, Justin. Of course, it's what 11 or 12 o'clock at night in Cyprus right now. So maybe you're just burning some nighttime viewing here. Now what we can see over here, they're still like Nick and Arda. They're gathered around their table, but they haven't sat down and started playing. So I don't know what the delay is with Bernhard and Simon. There's Keen, he's here. So there's Bernhard. I just saw him walk out behind us over there. So maybe they're trying to find Mama. Oh. Oh, everybody's starting to tune in and listen. We can cover, I guess, what is this? This is Memorial Day. So we've got several tournaments coming up. We've got the LA Open in a couple of weeks.
About a week, actually.
Yeah.
Once I get home.
It's so that's
week and a
Candace
half.
Merritt's tournament in LA. Be a nice event. And then we've got we get into 1st of July is Carol Joy Cole's Michigan Summer Championships. And then we've got what? That's July. I don't have all the schedule in front of me, but in August we get Madison and sunny Florida.
And then
Viking in September.
Viking.
Then there's a number of big international events coming up too. We've got, let me think. I can get in an order. There's one in the south of France that Arda is directing right before Monte Carlo in July. Skopje, North Macedonia in August.
Well, I think the
Then-
Swedish tournament is there, and
Swedish
there's a tournament
tournament.
in Geneva, and
Yeah, and
They
the
used to have one in
Dubai
Portugal.
tournament.
Unfortunately, they don't
Dubai
have that
tournament
anymore.
is September. Cyprus in November. So I mean, there's just so many tournaments nowadays. It's just
one of the problems is we hold our tournament, we don't get a lot of people because there's another big thing in Europe going on, you know. And
yeah,
you don't get the showing that you used to.
that's like yeah. I mean, it's kind of interesting. And Roy had moved his Las Vegas. You know, the tournament normally has been in November. He moved it to September to get away from Cyprus in one reason, but then Dubai ends up being right on
It's
top
exactly
of
conflicting, huh? Is it
it.
exactly?
They're back to back.
Wow. Yeah, and then it's tough to pull that off.
Yeah,
and,
'cause
and
we're-
definitely with the added money.
Tara and I are streaming Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
We fly back to Houston on Tuesday,
Uh-huh.
fly to Vegas on Wednesday to stream Vegas.
Wow. Yeah,
So
jet lag.
just tell me we're crazy and I'll agree with you.
Yeah,
you know?
well,
Well, you've done some of those back-to-back international things.
yeah,
you did.
I always.
You did
I always-
Melbourne, Texas one year, didn't you?
No, I never went to Australia, but
Oh, you did
definitely
Gibraltar.
Definitely, I
Texas.
used to do Texas and then Gibraltar.
Right.
That's what I used to do. And unfortunately, Gibraltar's not quite as good as it used to be, so I didn't go.
Well, it's kind of interesting. I can see over on stream 2, and we can see it to our second TV here. Arda and Nick are playing, and they're both playing standing. I know Nick likes to play standing. I didn't know Arda necessarily played.
I just do not think that's a good idea, you know?
I don't
think
know.
It's putting stress on you, you know? You're going to be
I don't know.
not as much.
But there they are. I mean, Nick's playing.
You got a bad back, you do
yeah,
that, but otherwise.
Nick's playing with headphones, standing. I mean, but to each his own, I guess, you know?
Definitely, I think it puts stress. You relax.
So,
so you can completely focus. There's stress when you're standing.
Well,
But if people with bad backs, that's what usually they do.
okay, so that's interesting. Here we are. She got the dual camera up right now on for Bernhard and Simon, and it looks, I can kind of see in the background one of them sitting down.
So,
So that match should be starting
can
momentarily.
we comment on Arda and Nick? I don't know.
Well, I don't know. They just started. That's the first game. What is
Something to
Arda's
do.
on top in black?
Everybody's seeing it? No, nobody's seeing it.
Yeah, on stream one, they see this. So they're seeing Arda and Nick on that right side there.
Let's see what's happening. The cue's still in the center.
Nick has everyone out. So, but Arda has a 3-point anchor.
I think
He can make the 4-point. Nick's got a little trouble trying to, and that helps get those guys
maybe if he
around.
connected, it would have been a double. Now it's more likely a double now that he's connected with the 8-point.
'Cause, yeah,
Well,
Nick,
he isn't. That's right, because
Nick doesn't have anything else to do.
well, he
with
can
those.
make. What else can he do with it? The twos don't play.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Well, ultimately, yes.
Yeah. So no double. Big gap.
That's a
He's winning the race, but it's
That's
too
a
big a
lot.
gap.
lot of ground to cover to clear those guys in some fashion. That'll help.
El finito. Is it too good? Maybe. You
Yeah.
know, you got to do the counting and no shots next roll. You know.
Yeah, so there's
no
no
shots,
no
no
market
draw.
losers, no downside. He
Yeah. Well,
can just take a roll.
and it's still take a roll.
Okay, so now we've switched back. We're on our match now. Bernhard Mayer,
All right.
Simon Barget. Bernhard's from Austria. It's the Austrian flag. Simon's from the UK. Tara, if you're, maybe Rory started Simon's Bernhard's clock because he was late.
What?
That's the rule at this tournament now.
Wow.
If someone's late,
You,
they
you lost
start
2.5
at-
minutes.
at a certain amount, certain time intervals, they start his clock.
Wow.
So Bernhard lost
The guy's
2.5
the president, and they still did it to him.
2.5 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty ballsy of Rory there, you know. So,
No.
anyway, so here we go. Bernhard is on the top playing black checkers. Simon's on the bottom playing the yellow checkers. On your player cam, this always confuses me. On the player cam, Bernhard's on the right and Simon's on the left.
All right. It and down. It's a play.
He does not, Gary Olson,
In and hit.
although
It's a
after
play.
our Dubai Vegas back-to-back streaming deal in September, he might. So anyway, here we go.
It's a play.
Got a hit. Okay, thank you.
All right. Yes, you make the ball.
Okay,
You
so we
make
got
a
a
5-point. You make
little hitting exchange early, and there's the 5-point hitting.
hit.
Oh,
was the best
I was
three.
looked away. It was the
You want to give me a good 6? Maybe you go 13. You go 13-10. 5s and 2s duplicated. I think 13-10 is the best play. You give him a good 6. The bar. And it still would hit with a 6, even though it's hit. Yeah.
yeah.
good play.
So there you go.
All right. He dodged to 6.
6-5. So.
5-6. Another play would be to just go down. you're losing anyway. You should be able to get out. I would slot the bar, I think, here. If I was
I think so. I mean, you got to.
you're not. It's not worried about timing with that.
You don't
You're not worried about
accomplish
timing.
anything running the other guy out necessarily. So
All right. Well, you
so come out and make the 10. Huh?
or you can make the 4 point as another player. Is that?
I'm
I think I
coming
come
out and making the
come out and
10.
make it, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So so that's the bar.
13-8.
Well, or does he slot the 5? There's nothing.
Well, it's a structure right away. They're
Yeah.
actually, you might be able to. You got the 3 in a row. All right. So you slot the 4 point here if you're going to leave a shot, right?
Yeah, I think you safety and slot the 4, right?
Because he's got a spare on the.
Exactly.
He'll hit you.
And you unstack some of your
Yeah.
spares.
Yeah, so he keeps his timing. All right, 13-10.
Four one, so slot
Down
2.
and slot.
Down and slot or slot 2. Either way.
Oh, you're unstacking. Huh? You're stacking and still part of the structure 13-9.
And he'd make the 3. Probably.
I think it's good to have the 3. Boom.
Not too many 3s, so nice structure. Although he doesn't have much timing. He's totally stripped on all his other points. Hello. Hello. Might be a little more than he wanted, didn't he?
Well, it's instinctively it looks like the bar 24 each. It doesn't. And maybe just 2 down. That's,
Comes up. I think it's
doesn't
2
play-
down. What do you think?
yeah, because it looks ugly otherwise.
And you kind of got that bar
You
constrained
had to put the
somewhat by
checker
the
on the
other, by
deuce.
the mid.
At least with 2 down, you could maybe be.
What
sliding
about
the
just
four-
bringing 1 down?
There's no shots next roll anyway. So even 2 down is.
How about 1 down? Still keeps a little
Actually,
pressure on that midpoint.
if I'm thinking maybe even 20 to 14, maybe you got to do a race twice, and that might be a cube of just now. It's Bernhard might have the cube if you think about the position.
Yeah, he's got to come down with those 2, I think.
It's just kind of funny. Race between David Todd. So he rolled double 6s on the first roll, double 3s on the second roll, and got doubled on the third roll. He's getting Yemen.
That happened too, Ray?
Yeah.
Well, I'd love to hear the story afterwards.
Yeah.
We'll be hearing it from
One of the great,
I just slot the 5 point. I mean the 3 point. The
Yeah.
3 point. What am I doing?
always a fun match. Apparently on one of the other matches here going on, Ray Fogerlin and David Todd are playing right now. That's always an entertaining pairing. But here, it's just, well, that's okay, I guess.
Why not? Why not slot?
I would have slotted the
2
3.
blots. You got to be thinking about a cube in these positions too.
Well, and
think
certainly,
they're-
next roll. If he clears the 8, which he probably will, then he got to think about it on the next roll, unless he were to roll some. Well, he's going to thinking about paying now. I don't think he can, not with that board and those builders.
Yeah, it looks a little. Well, so he clears the 8. What happens? He makes a point and he leaves the shot
And
next time.
then he
But
sends it next
The other
roll.
thing, he's got he's got a bad board with the ace and deuce point like that. And if he does get hit, his defense is not good. So he hasn't cubed yet anyway. So
But he's
now it
should have the opportunity to do so now. What do you think? I mean,
it still looks like
he's
the right
behind
play.
in the race, but
He still likes the slot. This play, the slot is right. And this is not a cube. There's too many gaps, and
Yeah.
he's got the ace and deuce point. He's
okay, that makes both of them.
It might have been a double. Now it's
Makes
still
the-
no double. He
Makes
just
the 3.
well, he's
he could step up.
his 6. He's got to play his 6s from the. It still looks the right play to just make the point and put his maximum pressure on. Just make the 3 point.
And make
And
Bernhard.
there's-
Bernhard's got to roll, right? So
He's got to. He's got to
Totally.
play. He's got to play his 6s. He's
stripped
gotta-
on 2 points, and
Well,
he can
safe.
absorb that.
Safe.
Now Simon needs a small number too. Small number also.
It
Didn't
makes
get
it makes a 2 point.
makes
it
the 2 point. I think you're right. Guess Tara should be soon updating our scores on the bottom right.
No, he
Update all the
considered
scores.
though. I mean, it's not like perfect. He's not got a perfect position. Yellow. All right.
Okay, now,
Uh,
I guess you clear it, Ed, because you've got a 5.5 point board, and
what else?
he could.
Yes,
he could have
got
to block.
He's got to
next
do
time.
something too.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got to do something also. He's
Correct.
got to go. He's got to go also. So you would be hitting him. You don't let him hit you.
Yeah, so you clear the 6 point. Huh?
Yeah.
I think so. Like you say, he's got to. Whoa, that's bold. 1s and 3s.
I think
so
you
that's-
don't give him a shot if you don't need to. But
Oh.
good play.
Okay.
It worked. What do you do? It looks maybe you go, you just get off the 16 point. But
Give him
it
the-
looks like you
the
can't
18.
take the double. No. I don't know. It's definitely a double. Can you take this?
Okay, so Bernhard
He's got a big gap.
sees it as Ed does, so now
I think
Simon has
I think
to.
he can take it.
I think he can take it too. He's got the timing.
It's a double and a take.
He's got enough timing, I think, to
I've done.
to hope Bernhard has
There's
trouble
roughly
clearing
three
that.
gaps. I mean, it's 2.5 gaps. That's the thing.
Yeah.
2.5 gaps.
So he can wait from his perspective, that Bernhard has trouble clearing that 10 point.
He doesn't have the. He hasn't. The 5 point is not made, but he probably might have the 5 point if he does get the shot.
Okay, so as y'all viewers can see at the bottom right of your screen, the team score updates. So all 3 matches, the scores are kept up to date. Simon does take that, as Ed and I thought he might. And there's the ace. So
He hits.
has to go to the 4.
Yep.
So 5-4 is the return. That ain't it. So this,
That was part of the big that he had the shot to hit him.
Yeah.
We didn't mention that.
So that might have swung it a little bit.
So what do you do here,
We're
Ed?
quickly observant on that.
I guess you just got to play the ace. You can't leave the 2 blots out there. I guess you could leave the 2 blots
Well,
out there. But
Yes.
okay, so one of them's double 5, so there's only 3 numbers.
What's the right play?
Cleans it up. So now,
Not coming in.
okay, 6-2. So he should be
It's 4 and 6 is 10.
he's a
1 is
favorite
11, 6 rolls.
to save this, but
So that helped. So it's 9-2 is. All right. What is
6-3.
the gammon shot here? He is
he's got 9,
9 and
11,
2 is
12
6 rolls to
Count them all. And okay, that's fair enough. I like to get over here some into my home boards or my home outfield, so I have
well, 5
specific
rolls.
numbers
He's off
to
in
get in.
5, and he is 3 and 6 is 9. He can save it. He's in 5. So that was pretty good. You just bring it in. He's just bringing it into the
just-
6 point.
I think
seems
bring it into
logical.
the 6 point.
I mean, that's the goal. You bring it in.
Bring it in
Well, this is the best crossover here.
to the 11,
Yeah, it looks like the 11 is the best play.
13, 11 for sure.
You got 6s, 5s, 2s.
Okay,
All right.
he needs
So,
4.
oh, all
Oh,
right.
that does not help.
All right,
You got to take one crossover, so that's that. Now what?
So instinctively to the there. So you got 6s, 5s, and 4s. And
Speaking of 4s,
this is impossible. Impossible.
Okay. so 4-0 Bernhard. That smarts a little bit, but I think it was well played. It was double and a take, and just a,
Yeah, I think we
Had to be
missed
a
that he
take.
had the shot to hit him too. We
Yeah.
we didn't focus on that. That might have swung it. Definitely, if it wasn't for a shot, it was definitely double take. So I think I missed that.
okay. Well, these are
Well, here's the famous play. Yeah, you duped the 2s.
these are
You
nice.
don't hit on the ace point.
Pretty.
A lot of people just hit on the ace point there.
Okay, he's got to make that, and then probably what 13-8.
Yeah, just play as safe as possible.
These are really pretty and bright streaming boards we have here. It's been
So what do you
dictated
do?
or
Do you go to the
provided.
midpoint? What else does it play?
6-2.
Or maybe you slot the 5 point. The race is
double. Oh, slot to 5.
dupes. You keep the pressure on.
Okay.
Looks.
Gotta hit that, and then you step up to have an extra cover for that point if it doesn't get hit.
Yeah.
He
you're
does get
hitting
hit
cover.
and makes the 5.
Sure.
So trailing 4-0, Simon will be a little bit more aggressive than he might be otherwise to make the 10. Make the 4. Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Make the 20.
So yes, just make the Out, not 5.
Okay, so you're gonna slide on the 3 and get play 6-5.
Yes.
Oh,
Make the bar.
just make the
Make
bar.
There is a blot.
There's a blot, and there's really no other play.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can slot the 4 and make the 3.
No, you.
Oh wait, he doesn't
Can't.
slot it. I'm sorry,
Maybe
I was
the,
missing. There goes those eyes
make
again.
the 3 and bring a checker down.
Yeah.
It's another. Oh.
Hey.
And this looks like a double.
70, 30, 109,
Looks like a double.
129
It's
for black.
What's the race is recently called? Let's see. 10, 70, 90, and 39. 129 for black.
Right.
What is it? What is for yellow? 42, 68, 84,
10, 55, 59, 4101,
and 628.
128.
Yeah, it's even.
128,
So no double.
129.
No double.
So just,
Hmm.
6-4.
Yes.
Sixes. Now he's got a lead, but he's got the problem of being behind the structure over there.
You might want to run after that. In the play, I guess you make the 2 and bring 1 in, or you can make the 1. Let's see. You make the 2 and bring 1
I
in.
think make the 2 and bring one in.
Yeah, and he might be thinking getting going if he throws the. No, he's not going to go.
Lot 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Four, 3.
Okay. With the 2 slots, that's probably a good play. Makes the 2 points.
Definitely he's going next time. With a 5. Unless.
Almost forced play.
Yeah. So yellow's going to run probably if he can. He runs.
Yeah, there's no choice.
He makes a good play because he's forced to record. He runs. All right. Doesn't look like a double. Now it might be.
He might have lost the market there.
So he
Not
makes,
that it-
makes the 3-point. And we'll see
So if he,
what happens here.
Either way, he's probably getting cubed, in or out. Well,
right.
he can run. Now,
All right,
what's the count?
Well, you got to see count the races.
Right.
Let's see.
So he's got
so he's
47,
16,
67,
30,
80.
and 42, 72, 77. And he is 36 and 42, 78, 81. All right, now definitely he's
Not with the
black.
big lead. You
Black,
don't.
he's got a slight lead to race, but he got the 1 shot. Yeah, it's a
You also
natural
had a
play.
4-point lead, so you don't.
Well, now it looks like he's got to perform black. He was leading, and it looks like a double to me, just without even counting. 40, 42,
Yeah.
45, 56. 35 and 12, 47, 57, 63. And then gaps. What I had?
So that's a
63,
drop.
56 in gaps, it looks double drop.
Yep. Okay. 4-1 Bernhard. Now we can see Down on the lower right, the team score updates. Arda is leading Nick 2-1, and Keen is leading Gretty Mare 4-0. So at the moment, advantage to Mama and the boys.
Let's see. He's behind. Well, the natural play he usually plays 21. I think that still the old-fashioned play of making the 2 up, 2 down.
21 and 10.
Yeah, I think
what
that's
I
still
would-
the play.
That's what I would do. But he's going to go at it a little
Yeah,
different
this
route.
is another. He's
I mean, does
behind. He
being,
wants to
being
get-
behind
it's still-
influences that a bit?
I mean, the race is close, and you're just priming twos. You know,
Boom.
and you got hit. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, just. He went to guard the 9 point there. He's probably not going to
5-3 makes it.
Well, you could actually play safe too if you
Yeah,
always think
he's
about
been
that.
exposed. Okay,
No.
now does he? I don't think he has enough early enough here.
Yeah, it looks a little early to,
Little thin.
and now he just sneaks home.
Dances with the
Wow.
same 3-6. Now,
Oh.
so Simon's got the 3-point board and trailing, and an anchor.
Yeah, it
This
looks
is
like a
take all
take.
day. Huh?
Looks like a take to me.
Yeah, I think it's fairly easy take. I won't fault Bernhard's double, but I
Yeah, I
think it's
think
a fairly
it was
easy
a double.
take. Yeah. Got to go to the 11, to the 10.
Do you want to? You can go to the 8 point and not. I mean, you're going to leave a double shot this way. You know.
Yeah, but only 3 numbers. One of them's a double 5.
But-
That's me. You give him.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess
Okay,
Alright.
slot.
put some pressure on him. Come up with the deuce.
And then 11 and 4.
Well, no, I guess I'd make the 10 point. No, you can't because it's not part of the. Well, it unstacks. That's the. But Lily, you'd like it to be on the 4 point.
Okay,
that
makes
was
the
a good
5.
shot.
Nice. Perhaps his best at that position.
6-1. Well, there's 2
Slot the
plays.
4.
Well, also 13-7, 11, 10 is another play.
Okay, so that's the 8. So now it's just a matter of the 6. Do you slot the 4 or do you slot the bar?
I think you slot the 4 because it's probably good a shot. You know, he's got some spares on him. Well, he doesn't have a spare on the 8 point.
That'll work.
That's a perfecto. So yeah, we gotta get perfecto. She does. 1-3.
Finally, he slots the 4. Came down to almost no alternatives, but I don't leave him the 2 in the outfield this time.
Well, there is a blot,
Yeah.
and he's got. What else? What plays best?
Oh, it's Michi and the loose ones.
Well, he's duplicating his 6-3s here. I think he should have gone the 9 point. He shouldn't have duplicated his 6-3.
It's Sakura and who?
Oh. Six four. Yeah, I just time.
Yeah, he's got to.
Keep
If he gets hit,
time.
recirculating is okay. He just can't burn that much time. There's the bar. That hurt.
Well, he's still got 20%. A winning chances anyway. All right, so what's the bar? Making the prime. He clears from the rears.
Yeah, could. Yeah.
Puts a 2 there. All right.
You
Five
bring him down.
and
rope.
4 in. Yeah,
Okay, that's
looks
cool.
like-
You don't want to burn any pips at this stage. Okay, so just go to the 3. Huh? Okay, that's forced pretty much. Okay, Bernhard needs to negotiate this next roll, and then
Oh, some 6-5.
yeah. Let's say if he can get past this roll, he's probably okay.
There it
Uh-oh. Pardon me. Pardon me again.
is. Double. There's no overage. It might be a double if it was overage, but you can use all 4 points. I guess maybe it wasn't double even with the overage. One.
I don't know. I go to the 6, but
You should have brought one in.
I think so. 2-6. So Bernhard's a little awkward in distribution.
All right.
That helps a
It's
lot.
a good roll. Distributes
Helps a whole lot.
big gaps. All right.
Okay, kills
Doing
the
one with the
6s.
6
Yeah.
All right. Go.
Gone. Now, Bernhard. A lot of pointing numbers.
Take it off.
Not yet. He's got a lot of blotting numbers now.
All right. Room for a 2.
I take it off and play 5-4. Clean.
Oh, you're
You don't-
taking it off. No question of whether
Taking
the
off.
hit. He can still be there. You're probably going to leave. It's all right.
You may leave
Take it
several
off.
rolls. So I play 5-4. Yeah. 'Cause
Well,
if you put it on the ace, you may have to leave it on the ace next time.
There's no shots. Does he win? How many? What is it? 7 and 2 is 9. It's a right. There's probably no shots staying there next time. Two.
Okay. Oh, beat it. There. Wasn't a whole lot of gammon potential, but there was a bit, and the fixes put that to bed.
All right. It's difficult. It's always, you don't want to resign prematurely here. that's, look, it looks cool to resign. There might
Okay,
be some
so-
little chance with a lot of 2-1s.
6-1 for Simon, as you can see on the lower right. The other, or 6-1 for Bernhard, I'm sorry. The other two Blazer team members are doing quite well. Nick's up 5-2 on Arda, and Keen is up 6-1 on Gretti.
All right.
Okay.
So
He's
so
get-
what's his Simon is looking to double. Not that you can't double that.
Yeah, he's going to be fairly aggressive here, and that
Yeah.
hurts. So he's
Yeah, forced to make the deuce point. You got to make the deuce point.
that is
You wanna-
really getting out ahead of himself.
No, you got to make the deuce here
I think so,
and split next time.
for sure. So that's
Very good roll.
nice roll.
But-
Pretty much forced, but
Simon wants to split, and he did.
that's good to bring it on out. It forces him to break his mid if he has to. Ooh.
Boom, boom. Gammon.
So which other
Always when
point do
make
you
the
want?
3-point,
Yeah.
you make the best possible point. Oh,
Dancing?
He's playing on then. Playing on.
Well, he wants to probably play on one because the structure
What do
dictates
you-
it
I
all,
get-
but the
you- I
score
guess you
dictates it as well, right?
You make the bar and down. I mean, you make the 8-point and down. That's the only way logical play there.
Yeah, agree.
And duping the twos that come in is no double for yellow. 5-3.
Safety, that guy.
You got a safety, and Black thinking about a double here. Or, that's what he's stuck back there in the ace point.
I don't.
Yeah, you always think about it. You got
Yeah, I think
four builders on the little guy. I think it probably is just I guess no double, and you're stuck back in the ace point.
I think it's no double.
Well, he's duping the twos. That's what he's
Simon's
thinking
still
about.
thinking about this 3, but okay, this just roll on. I think you don't want to put a big cube in play.
And that's not the greatest. You splitting in. You're winning the race, so you definitely split. Split. Well, you're not gonna. You could run. Split and yeah. All right.
Okay.
Simon would like to. It still looks a hairy double here. And definitely.
I mean, he's likely. What's the count?
He's sort of winning positionally in a way, but
He can likely. He's favored to get the guy out. Then what does he do after that? I'm not surprised by this.
all right.
And Bernhard pretty much has to take it. Well, there he's just, as much as he might not want to, he's just got to go to the mid, huh?
He's going to the mid. Maybe he's going to give a fly shot. You got to think about giving the fly shot.
Yeah, but you'd have
fly shots.
two flag shots. That's why I wouldn't. I thought he just had to go to the mid. Ugh.
He's got to give a fly shot.
Got to give a direct shot if he gives it.
Well, you might even think
I
I mean, he's losing the race. It might even volunteer a
get that
shot.
fly shot.
Maybe even volunteer a shot. 2 down. Might be the play. You got to think about that play. Because it'll.
Blot up there.
All right.
That covers all up.
All right. That
Wow.
solves.
Now you got to count this stuff. Oh, let's bring that down.
I guess you swing it to the deuce point. Yeah, you don't want to maybe leave the blot in case the guy runs, but you got back into it with the double five. I'm not sure what the race is. All right, you slot the deuce, and do you make it and keep the ones outside, or just
48, 23, 20.
that's pretty good?
99.
But instinctively,
Now he's-
let's see, 26
He's
is good,
88
56.
after the roll.
74, 9 to 6.
44, 51, 93.
All right. All the way. 40, 45, and 4, 87.
Right. Wow. That'll work. Now you just got to take it in.
So he's got 14. 32. And go. Is it go with both?
26, 40, 58 for
I
the
always
red.
got it.
Or yellow.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Best laid plans. And he can't leave 2 blots, so he just got to play 6-3.
Yeah.
Well,
back in the race.
And it's going to be interesting that
It's got the gaps.
he's got the 2 gaps, a lot of wastage. That helped.
Now it's a
Kinda
nice.
cleaned it up a
Simon
little
did,
bit. Yeah.
Simon's the favorite again. Was the favorite probably, but it was a play that
1.
made a gap disappear. And
Okay, so that's the last of his misses. What's he got? 7. That wasn't his best.
let's put a checker where on his card.
Whoa, this is, I was fixing to say closer than you'd think, but now
It's
it's
4 and 5 is often. So 5 rolls, and he is 4 rolls.
yeah, whoa, another set. Sets of 5s.
Wow.
But he still doesn't have
3
the
rolls.
recube.
Uh,
Oh, 5s, 5s, 6s. It's 1, so maybe he has a shake. He does have a shake at it. No, okay. 6-3 Bernhard.
East side.
They're gonna take a little break. So Tara might switch us over to the other.
Oh.
Now we see Bernhard and Simon are on
Don't you
break.
have to see it on that, don't you?
Yeah, you can see it over there. This is delayed a little from that.
You're seeing, so everybody's seeing this, right?
Everybody's seeing this.
All right.
We get to see Arda and Nick. Victor.
Victor,
Victor.
we want you to criticize him. You can criticize Nick now if you want. They got him for a brief moment.
Nick. Victor says he wanted a chance to get comment on some of Nick's play, but he passing coming over here. He says probably too weak for him to comment on anyway. Hussein, welcome, our friend Hussein Aknahad, one of the great personalities and contributors to the game. Good to see you here. Okay, so as Bernhard and Simon are on break, we're getting a little bonus action of watching Nick and Arda here, and this could be a tie match after this game here.
Oh, two minutes.
Oh, he didn't. Oh, I'm going to come out and go to the 5. Oh, he's going to do it. I
going
misread
for it.
the
Got a
number. I
gusto.
misread the number.
He's going for the gusto.
He's going for it right here. Still can't
Gusto,
get that.
unfortunately, Gusto.
Go to the mid.
What do you do?
I clean it up. Go to the mid. Get rid of all the blots. Yeah. Nick got in,
Saved
so
by the bell. Slot the deuce.
there went. Arda had some tremendous opportunities there. And
All right.
speaking of opportunities,
Boom.
there's even that
So it's up to
1-3.
3-4.
3.
3-6 is reasonable. You hit. You definitely a hit. How are you going to win the game? All right. My instinctive is, well, you don't get,
Do you hit?
instinctive.
It's so
to hit, but
volatile.
This is like, you make the point and you hit. So you're giving him 1s, 4s, and 2s next time, and he comes in with 4. Do the
A
math.
lot of numbers.
You-
1, 3, 4, 5, and then combined with the 1, 2, 4.
Or you're just trying to save the gammon here, or you're trying to win the game. It looks, even if you just don't hit, what kind of position do you have? All right.
My initial reaction is I wouldn't hit, but I don't know. This was a tough one.
I mean, it's such.
Yeah, he decides not to hit. It was just too gammonish. There's too many returns. Fours, that'll play. Fours, Arda. Nick can't burn. He's got to run with one of those. You can't burn that many pips. 5-1. I go ahead. Yeah, 6-5. You're not going to get gammoned here, probably. 5. So Arda didn't get what Arda hoped for out of this game, but he's
guess he
going to get
slides.
back into the match anyway. There's a couple of bad numbers. Those aren't. That's not among them. So like 2 points for Arda.
6 rolls.
And as you can see over here at the player cam on the other stream, they're still standing and playing. So that whole match they've been standing. Okay, so now we're
We'll go
back.
back to
Bernhard and Simon.
Simon.
6-3 Bernhard. And it's almost even time. They both got 10 minutes and something, despite the fact that Bernhard suffered a 2.5-minute penalty
Yeah.
out of the gate for arriving late. Rory has instituted a policy, which you see, I've seen it in Europe a few times, but at this tournament, if you're, and I don't have the precise wording in front of me, but rather than getting penalty points, at some point your clock actually starts. So can be a bit more incentive to be here on time. I'll have to give Bernhard, who is the president of the WBGF, a hard time for losing time for being late to a match. Oh, what happened? Did he lose a die? I don't know. Something happened. They stopped playing. They walked over to table 3 for some reason.
So
Okay, so 3 away, 6 away. Yes, mop up. I saw that they were doing that in Istanbul when I was over there 2-3 weeks ago for that tournament, and Rory is doing it at this tournament, and it with a Swiss format, and you know, particularly for the main event here, for Swiss format where everybody starts at defined
you usually
times.
make a 5-point here
It's a little easier.
instead of that play. That was a
Yeah, and he let him
yeah.
make the 5-point.
Because
He
he's
could have.
vulnerable,
He could
so
have.
he takes a risk of making the 5-point.
He could have precluded that.
There, that's the standard
Wow,
play
set of
there.
5s
And he just runs.
goes on around. Huh?
Does he make the other 5-point, or does actually it's pretty smooth to just run there? You know, if you think about it. Yeah, you always have to. You know, he's.
Okay, makes the 4,
Yes.
puts him in the air. Okay, that he's gonna take the forward
An
anchor.
advanced anchor, controlling the outs.
Oh, he went ahead.
That's a little.
Little early, I think.
I
huh?
think that's early. That's a
Little
scoop.
optimistic.
I don't think that was a coup.
He keeps rolling these
Well,
healthy, helping numbers, though, doesn't he? Do you make the 9, Ed, and just give him the?
no, you just don't give him a shot. He's got a winning position with the 5-point. You go to the 14, and maybe you would
Play to the 4.
you go to the 14. Do you give him even a fly shot outside? Yeah, that looks like the play. You don't give him a shot at all. But I would.
That a 3.
You slot the.
Slot the 4. Maybe slot the 3 and the 4.
Yeah, there probably isn't it. He's going to maybe volunteer a shot this time.
Yeah.
But he's not.
He's not gonna
He
be-
has to have a spare.
He's not going to be excited about volunteering a shot.
It
You
makes
make the
2-point or what else?
You got to make the deuce.
The other player is 13. I mean, 14-8. But you don't want to give him a shot. I mean, if you don't have to. I guess you make the deuce.
Yeah, I
Think
think
about
you think about it, but I think you got to make the deuce. Another set of 3.
throwing double threes versus not so great.
What do you?
You make the deuce.
No,
Because
I don't know.
well, no, you want to keep the pressure on. You don't want to give him a shot against the board. You got to make the deuce, and hopefully something good happens for you.
Okay, so he just goes to the 5.
Yeah, no shocks.
Last thing he wants to see is another set of 3s.
You want to stay there. You know, you want to keep the mid. So maybe bring the 2 up. That's because
Yeah.
I mean, it's pressure.
I think
you
you-
still have pressure being on
I
the
think
22.
I think
So
you
wanna
step up. What do you think,
Yeah,
Ed?
I think you step up because
Bernhard's
you
gotta-
like to keep the mid.
He's got to play this role somewhere, and he's stripped.
Yeah, and it looks ugly to play it inside. So, yeah, all right.
Yeah, and Bernhard's
Try to keep the mid.
stripped.
You're still
Bernhard has to play.
you still got a low point with the 3.
Okay, he can absorb that.
Ugly but effective. Now let's be. You don't want to give a shot. 2, 3. Yeah, I guess that's the play.
Okay, now we got action. No, he's got to go to the deuce.
No, another. Let's see.
We either
That's the other play.
that's the other play.
It keeps pressure that he might have to give up the midpoint with that play. Luck. What else? Well, you know, I mean, 6 to 4. You still got a structure. I mean, he's thinking 3 to 1, but still got a. It's a little, like a little prime, 5 through 2. You know,
Well,
well, again,
I make it.
You make it.
I make
There-
it
there
for
looks like
sure.
the play is to make it.
With that a blot,
He needs a
a
6 something.
avoid. Whoa!
Well,
I don't think you can hit it.
you think about it, making it.
I mean,
Then you got to throw 3 6s to get out, which is, you know.
this is. I don't know. I was
3 6s to get out.
4 6s to get out.
It would,
After
take
you
9,
get in.
it would take 9 rolls.
Yeah.
Oh well.
The center of London, you could walk around it every in Knightsbridge.
Dupe the 6. Slot the ace, I guess. You dupe the 6s, which is good though. All right.
Oh, Nick and Arda got a good one going on.
All right. I guess you block. Blocking for double 2s. Let's crack them a little bit, maybe. The other play is the dupe to 6. But he can dupe the 6, and he's thinking of that, duping the 6. But maybe. I think double 2s. He cracked.
Oh,
Well, you know, it dupes a 6 and it versus a 6-4. I think double 2s is the idea to crack him.
yeah. I think I would just make the 8 point.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Just
just
take the 8.
the
All right,
least
he
of
has a
many
nice
evils.
smooth position.
Okay. He's just going to have to really struggle here to hope to save the G. Okay.
Yeah,
They always-
it looked
they
like
always
the
tempt you, don't they?
the natural play. Look, it's just the natural play versus
I
keeping
don't
the
know.
pressure, but he.
I might have been tempted to play that
Yeah,
the other way.
I would be. And now it's a little more awkward. Play it naturally. Oh, you gotta go. There might be a shot.
You can't burn a pip inside. You just got to go. I might have taken one off.
I think. You're right. Probably you take the checker off and keep your checker on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Uh-oh.
All right. Is he gonna split with a 2? But it doesn't exactly play right. Splitting. Well, he makes
Makes the ace.
And everybody was like, they were very tense in the 90s. And now you go to Israel, and I went back 20 years later. And people were
Well, it's all right. So he plays safe.
I'm
Looks like should have played safe.
Yeah, I think so. One game rollout confirms that.
Yeah, that's. So when that happens, that means you made the wrong. No, I thought he made the wrong play. Let's see. What is the thing here? The race in this position, you figure, it's 30,
39.
39 and 22. It's
61,
61,
70,
78,
85.
and 9, 80, 86, and then you put 16 pips for being on the bar. So it's 41. Add 16 to 25, 41. It probably is not. Well, it's over. It's 2. You don't need as much. Yeah.
Much more holiday, much more time. So I have to decide which best tournament does. But yes, it was actually in 2019 I played, and it's the right. Congratulations to
Yeah.
the-
Again, I'm not sure about the. I can't remember the race in my 30, 41, 63.
Wow.
80. 89 minus 81. The other guy is 41 and 20, 61, 65 and 6, 71 and 15, 86. So he is, I guess, flooding the outfield.
I think you flood the outfield.
Yeah.
Because if he gets
I still
in,
flood the outfield.
Yeah. Agree.
each year, so it's easy as.
Do you want to?
I'm going to
You
go
want to
to
interfere? You don't like the
14.
6 interference there. Maybe if you put the 2, it looks better to 14.
I think it looks better at 14.
Yeah.
and double fives. Anyway, let's see what double fives is. No, that's right. It's double six. I thought the flooding the 14 was.
It was an amazing. Yeah, it was amazing.
I guess you make the point.
Make the point and
You just
Go
make
to
the
the
point and too
14.
closer.
go to the 14 and make the point.
Yeah.
Ooh, hey, that one.
You're sort of we're winning then. Just make the point. He does have a 4-point board.
Hey.
Well,
Oh, okay. That's smart.
good player. He performed.
Look at here. Six, 5. Okay, so he's in all likelihood 7, 6. Whoa, again.
Oh, a shock.
Five,
shock.
5, 6s, and 6s. Okay, he's
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but no
He's
shot.
saying
He
it.
wants another butt. I'm delusional. Well, no Gavin.
well. This is a back and forth match. Arda and Nick is a back and forth match. Like
Arda's going ahead.
maybe. Arda's got. Yeah, he had gone ahead, but.
Oh!
Arda just beats Nick with a set
Wow.
of boxes.
They're both standing. It was easy to slap hands that
He
way.
had to have what? 3s, 4s, 5s, or 6s. Yeah. Rolls a set of 6s. So
So it's
Mom and the boys won the first match out of that.
yeah, it's 8-4 in the second match with
Keen, Marin.
Keen. So
Oh, and so she switched that over here. Okay, so exciting win for Arda Findicaglu against Nick Blazer. Just a match-winning double 6. So put some becomes even more. This match becomes even more important.
Instinctively, all right. With the coming up or down? The race is important. He has thrown double 5s, right? So
Yeah, I guess. What is it? 5 to 7?
yeah, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock's the turn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Dinner breaks at 5. So with the end of these two matches, we'll take the streams down. Okay, so Keene beat Gretty Mayer. So it's 1-1. So whoever wins this match, the team wins. So it's come down to this match. The other two matches.
Great shot.
Other two matches are over. And let's see. So at the end of these two matches, into this match now, we'll take the streams down. Dinner break is from 5 to 7, so we're actually going to get to go to dinner early.
So
We resume
this
at
play,
7.
You make the 9-point. It looks like you make the 9-point here, and
Now he's just got to dodge the. Okay, so that's. What do you go? 7 and 5? 7 and 5, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the
Fewer
other player is
shots.
down with the 5.
Yeah, but then you give up what 1, 6, and 3, 4. The other way, you only give up
But it's maybe
3,
a better
6.
position, but it's all right. It's
half
two
as
blocks.
half as
Two
many
blocks.
shots. The other.
So you got to. How do the numbers play next time? The 4s play well with that play. You know. Doesn't.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't look at it. I would have played
I
the
think
other
that's
play.
the right play.
Ed thinks it's right. I would have played it the other way, but I'll defer to Ed.
Yeah. All right. He does what he has to do. He makes it. And crazy fans. He doesn't.
Boom.
5-2.
Yeah.
It's that it looks. Oh, it looks
It's a
initially
2.
could have been a 1.
Yeah, so he hit it.
Damn dice. 1-6. Oh, that's hard.
So Bernhard's in trouble.
He's going to play on here. Gammon. Simone needs the 2 points. He can play for Gammon. The three checkers on the ace. Especially after that, 3-2. All right, so he gives him double 1s. 1-6. Uh-oh. All right.
Looks like
he's going to be playing Gammon forever now.
Simon's going to win this. So Blazer win. Did y'all win your first set?
Yeah.
Did you win your first set?
Team won.
Yeah, the team won the first set.
Yeah.
So the team will win the second set, it appears.
Now, 6-7, 7-6, close.
Yeah, but look at where we're at.
I know, I'm very happy.
All right, you try to make the. All right, that's yes. You make us. All right. Spring, you can make the 2 point maybe. You're less likely to get when he gets hit correctly.
Okay. This is going to be
Correctly, fans.
uneventful for a couple of rolls. Now, when this match is over,
Correctly-
yeah,
Yeah, it looks. He just
we
put
shut
it in.
down the streams. We come back on at 7 p.m. Central, and we'll have matches of Michi Kagayama versus Ari Nogueira of Brazil, Tatsuya Tanaka playing Ray Fogerlin, and Dennis Culpepper playing Joseph Shepard. So at 7 p.m., Michi and Ari Nogueira, probably Brazil's perhaps best player, best known player, certainly.
Well, there's a guy named Jerry Grandel.
Who hasn't played in ever, huh? But Ari's an extremely experienced player, plays all over the world, always in Monte Carlo, goes to Cyprus quite often. He told me he's going to go to Dubai. So that's going to be good. But anyway, we'll be shutting down, coming back at 7. Tara and I are going to get to go out and have dinner for a change. We don't have many opportunities to do that.
Yeah, it seems, it seems a natural play is 7-4, 9 to 10-8. That seems a natural play.
That seems
I have to
right.
Think about it.
That seems right.
Yeah, but
All the doubles work.
I'm surprised sometimes it's.
Now, do you clear
Well,
the
you're not going to crack them and you give them a fly. It looks an.
clear the 7, huh? What do you think?
Clear to 7.
Huh? Oh, I'd clear 7 in a heartbeat, honey. You've got to roll 6-1, and after that, you're safe on all the next rolls. But. Okay. 3s.
Take it off.
Two off.
Take it
huh?
off. There it is.
Okay, so Bernhard at least gets to maintain a 4-point board. Should disaster strike?
All right. It's probably 4-3.
I play 4-3
Yeah,
personally.
against that board. 4-3 is
I don't like to make a
you
play
want to be
that
taking checkers
leaves
off.
2 blots.
Why?
Michael Urban,
How are you?
fine, sir. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Welcome back to Chicago.
Yes, thanks.
I
Hi,
tell you.
all fine?
Yeah, unfun. Unfun.
Michael Urban from
lose.
Germany just walked in. He's
He came here.
oftentimes comes to Chicago. Almost always comes to Texas. Keen Marin, you've never been to Texas, have you?
People from Wisconsin are very provincial. No, they stay in Wisconsin. Once you move to Wisconsin from Scotland, you don't want to go anyplace.
A little bit more international.
Okay, kind of nip and tuck here. Bernhard needs Simon to leave a shot somewhere. Simon is trying not to do so.
We forget about the board.
He gets an ace, so he's hanging in there.
Two off.
Okay. And Bernhard, he should be able to stay one more roll. Slot to 6.
Gammon
He may-
chances still.
The shot.
Oh, is this a what's the hell is the guy's name? Making the
Ace point?
the guy Baggy. It's a Baggy play. Well, you think about it. Well, the thing is, he's on the bar, and you're often 4 off it. You got him on the bar, which
Oh, match.
see. All right.
Okay,
So 3 and 2 is 5. It's
Team Blazer is going to win this one.
3 rolls, and he's 3 rolls.
Thanks
he's
to
first 3 rolls.
Keen Marin's stunning victory over Gretty Mayer.
You guys were clearly watching.
No, we're having a lot of fun with this team event.
It just was Mother's Day, so
Team
keep it up.
Blazer is now 2-0 in group whatever group they're in,
Do this. Come on.
Group A, and they are the okay.
But no cigarettes.
So dinner break 7 p.m. Michi and Ari Noguera, Tatsuya Tanaka and Ray Fogerland, Dennis Culpepper and Joseph Shepard. So join us then. Ed, thank you for commentary this afternoon.
Yeah.
Welcome back this evening if you're not doing anything. And
I will do the commentary because I wanted to play, but unfortunately, I would have been the 9th team, and they had to keep it even.
yeah.
You know.
Okay, folks. So we'll. Oh wait, I thought that was the match.
No, 8-6. He
Damn.
didn't gammon him.
He didn't gammon him.
You know.
I got all confused. That Harry Carey's dinner was warping my mind here.
He used to stay at Harry Carey's.
Yeah. So there it's. Okay, I apologize. I was thinking Simon had won, but he did not get the gammon.
Well, the playing room is. I forget where
Thank
we played.
you,
We played
Simon.
at
I agree.
Durham
Simone.
this year.
Yeah.
I forget the playing room size. I think the playing room is probably bigger than this playing room.
Yeah, definitely.
Because at Harry, where the other place, the playing room was very small.
Yeah. Where Harry Carey.
When we were playing for so long.
Well, good, Simone. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Okay. Ooh. That's the.
Or do you dupe? What good is it? I mean, you can dupe the fours, but it doesn't seem to be really constructive. So just bring it in.
And then he's just got to hit. Yep.
And he's not going to. The ace point made. It's no priming chance.
Make that and then make the 9. Or 2 of the 9. No, he can't. Has to go to 2.
All right, 2 down. No. 2 down is a better play. You unstack a heavy point.
You do. You can go to the 3, or you could go to the. Well, you go to the 3 either way, and then to the 3. Right. Just.
Or you can do 4.
It's just.
It doesn't
But not 3, 4. 13, 4.
So you can do out and down.
Okay. So dupes the 4 plus. If one of those 4s, Simon would have to give up the anchor to hit. Okay, Bernhard, Nichols.
Bing. How about duping 4s again? Is that the play?
I don't know. 1, 2, 3.
You're out with the 2. And swing it to the 6. Or dupe the 4s again.
So the world back part, I feel like I've been like I never just rely on this. I use it like I don't
Come home.
I'm not sure about this. No.
Yeah, you have to do the counting in the race.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Yes, that was huge. You're going like this.
is there a shot this roll? Maybe 13, 7, 8, 4. So maybe not a shot this roll. Oh, that's right. You hit it.
Good one. Yeah, correct. Yeah, you shot.
5, 4, safe.
After you left, though.
Five's the other way. Wow.
I assume he just brings it from the mid.
From the mid.
Yeah. I think he's probably winning the race, but
Yeah, I think he's winning the race. He's counting them.
what's the ideal commentary is to have somebody with the thing telling the race and correcting our stupidity of commenting and say, well, that was a better point. With the extreme gammon versus humans. Well, it looks like bringing it in. and slotting.
Yeah, bring it in.
So he's got 3 spares to help him. Was it 26, 24, 50, 72, 87, 90, 92, 90, 88,
Come to this.
88,
Come to the 6, 8, 6. Yeah.
30, 58, 66. Yeah, he's got a big lead, yellow.
No.
Yeah.
I might make the deuce and saves me one larger number for a roll, but 3-1.
Well,
4-2.
he might get the shot yellow. That's the thing.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't look like he'll get. It wasn't like a 1, 6-1.
Yeah, he's got to go 6-1 in that. Kind of a key roll here. Wow. Has to play 2 to the ace, huh? And Bernhard can sustain almost any roll. There it is. Now, Simon is kind of squeezed here.
There's like 2 butts. It might have been the
6-4.
play there.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Boom. That's fairly effective. Well, you're having to Simon needs to gear up here. Looks like we're going to DMP game though. You getting tired of carrying these guys or what?
It's deeply frustrating though. Really.
Yes. Give Simon a little grief and he'll probably like, you want to play number 1 chair?
Actually, we kind of just randomized it.
Did you? Okay, so well, it's not over. There's boxes, but it's like we may be going to a DMP game here. Effectively, a DMP game. Whoa, trying to get back in it. Gonna be too little too late, I think. Yes,
Definitely. 3 rolls versus.
that's it. So, to the potentially the ultimate game. Okay. Here we go. Now, We'll see what how we're going to hit. So now he'll be taking this cube.
And flipping his cube and taking it.
No, he's just taking it. Yeah.
flip it.
So last game,
These days are holding back.
playing games with that. Yeah.
Well, the theory is if you're not winning, that's,
Yeah.
white turn the cube. And you get him to a situation where he might,
So make 16 and do that and 4 point. Probably.
Anchor up, I guess.
I think you could hit. I like that.
Before black play. Many options.
come in and hit.
Good hit when you come in and get up to 4 point. I think I'd be more inclined to come in and hit. Come in and clean it.
The hit play looks all right.
So we find out who's
Okay. I make the anchor. You ultimately you need to.
Yeah, these staying split, then I get stacked. You give him a 6.
hit. I think I like the anchor.
Wow, they're both woo,
This is
loose on both sides. Somebody gonna get burned, one or the other.
bar point stays.
Wow, man makes the bar. Okay, but Bernhard hasn't done anything on his side, so now, well, he's done a lot on his side.
He just threw what we call
That's a
Heath Ledger.
You can hear me?
Keen Marin. You want to rotate your camera? He's here rooting on his teammate Simon Barget.
Very much so. Come on, Simon. We need some jokers here.
Keen won his match in this round for the Team Blazer, and he needs Simon here to capitalize on it. Looks like we're in for a bit of a long game, though.
It might be. With any luck from this position, I hope it's not fast. I kind of like the 9 point and just making that 22 point here, but it's maybe better to stay split at the back and to maybe pick up that blot on the 4. I'm not sure. Ed, give us some wisdom.
I guess the 9 and the it's probably I'm gonna get what else?
You know, it's going to be,
2. It's just
and they're both probably in pretty good shape time-wise. Simon's under 2 minutes, so if this gets into a real complicated long game,
He'll be fine.
he'll be fine.
He'll be fine. Yeah.
What's the deal? Bernhard got penalized 2.5 minutes for being late originally.
Oh, really?
They started the clock. You know, that's the rule here now.
Yeah.
well, he lifted.
He lifted. Oh, that was certainly one of the.
Okay,
good.
that's the second anchor.
Good anchor. Best anchor available. Just in time. Look at that. Okay.
Okay, see if you can seduce him off that anchor.
Well, that's pretty good. There's a 5 point right there.
And he's one off that prime, so it'll be a 5 prime with one checker trapped. Oh man,
You can't safety that blot on the
he'd
9.
like to step up, but he can't safety the blot. Like
Yep.
you say.
That's what he wants.
Well, but by the same token, I mean I got to safety that guy, and then Simon's got to play somewhere next roll, right?
Yeah.
So he's either giving up an anchor or he's potentially
Well,
compromising his prime.
There's a possibility here of
Yeah,
making the bar.
coming up and going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an option. Huh?
Yeah, well, it's the pure play, so
helps trap that guy.
that's fabulous. But
But
well,
you got a 6 prime, but you got little Wilbur and his brother back there.
I don't
stuck.
know about that. I think you might have to come
I
out
think it's pretty
two and then
difficult to give
hit.
out the pride. Yes, and split with 1s and 3s next time.
Bernhard needs to make that 8 point next time. What's he gonna do? He's gonna do.
Yeah,
I don't like that play,
That's too
but
early.
I do like hitting and coming out with 2.
Well, he could do that and then run with one of the back ones all the way and leave the.
And that's a high risk play as well. I need to go and yell at Simon to watch his clock.
Yeah, but see, this was what I was talking about, right?
I know.
Got this supremely complicated play and position, and doesn't have much time. And now he saw the play I was talking about running.
Yeah, and this is also a good viable option. Let's hope the rest of his plays are very, very easy for good reasons.
Let's hope he is aware of his clock.
I think he is. Pay attention, sir. Sir.
I think he's going.
Is he not aware of it?
I think he
I
is.
think he's aware of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's laughing about something. Okay.
Okay.
Now do the damage. Let's hit that guy on the 8.
Be fine.
Ooh, that's good though. That's great.
That.
Ooh,
Oh, look
also
at here.
great.
Look
Look
at
at
here.
What a response.
Now,
Anchor. The anchor.
anchor. Got to anchor.
No.
You could do
Get your
that,
hands off
but
of that.
I think you got to anchor. Okay. Here we go. Excitement. Boom. Okay.
This what covers? Does it cover?
But it's blocked.
No, I don't cover.
His
because
threes
it's
are blocked.
Do you make the ace and up? That's what you do.
Well, you could
Make
you
just
could,
the ace point.
you could hit loose and just kind of double
Make the
tiger
ace
that.
point. Yes.
Okay.
12 seconds. over there.
12.2 seconds.
Okay, so
Simon, do
what?
something good
Sevens
and
cover.
The lift.
No, get close. Get the 6 range.
Get the 6 in.
Well, it's
Maybe.
Oh,
Whoa.
sweet lord.
Extend the game. 2.
Get close enough to be able to
Yeah, come in.
hit it.
Come down to the 7.
Okay.
2.
Good. Get around the corner. Nice.
Bernhard needs a 3 in the worst way. 5-1. No hitty. A couple of those plays Simon would have liked to have thought about, but he doesn't have any time.
Yeah.
That last one, the 5-1.
So this is really great for Arda, for Bernhard here. Sorry.
Yeah.
That anchor is going to keep him in this game for a long, long time.
Oh, now he's got another one, which is even better for him. Now Simon's got to clear those 2 guys over there somehow. 4-3, that makes the 7.
No, yeah, it does. I think Probably has to, doesn't it? This is a nice play. Actually, I like that.
You like it?
Yeah. I like
Here.
it. Ian?
Ian,
We won.
who'd you have to play?
The Japanese and Dennis Culpepper.
Who'd you play?
Japanese and Dennis Culpepper.
Oh, yeah. Sakura. Sakura.
Who'd have thought that Dennis was
Japanese.
was from the.
Culpepper just doesn't have that ring to it.
Well, he's been in Japan and he's played at the club. Oh, see, that was the. Except he was in Tokyo and the other guys in Osaka. That's not two different clubs.
Okay.
Great three.
Culpepper-san versus Ian Kuhn.
Simon working hard here and maintaining his 12.2 second bank.
Oh, look at this. Okay, but look, this is.
And then
Well, two jokers in a row, huh?
one good joker deserves another.
And he's in
He had to come
immediately.
in to make the decisions hard on 12 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, 6 and the ace of your choice.
Yeah. Although this adds double fours, I guess.
That's an 8. Boom. That's that.
Okay.
Oh.
I play this clean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do
You don't
not
want-
make that.
you don't want to
9
block
point.
sixes?
No.
No. Then you never clear it.
Yeah.
Whoa, looky here.
Okay. Now,
1, 2.
An interesting thing to do might be to run 23 to 13. The
Yeah,
last two.
I think you might leave it and keep the pressure on the.
Front ones?
On the 10
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Definitely
I like that play.
double match point.
How about,
Double match point. Gammon don't mean anything, so
Yeah.
good play.
There we go.
Nice play. And he can't,
Okay.
you know, he didn't have 2 builders to prime it or anything, so. Okay,
Here
here's
we go. This
the
is a
key
critical
roll.
roll.
The key roll.
Oh,
There it
Uh-oh.
is.
card.
Shot time.
Just clear it. Go time out.
Oh,
So then-
but there's an ace slot up there.
Yeah.
What did he roll last time?
If I recall correctly, it was something reasonable.
Oh man, what a!
Okay,
Oh.
no.
Okay.
I'm not giving him 2. Well, maybe I am.
You can't survive a 1-6 here, so you
Yeah.
gotta take that risk away. There we go. Part A.
Here we go. What a game! What a game! 5-4.
Come on, Simon. Let's see a 6 right here.
Oh!
Now double threes hits.
Yeah.
Double threes hits. Oh, okay. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
This is here we go. I don't know. Do you want to hit that second checker?
I don't think he has time to think. Right?
Well, no, he doesn't have a time, does he? So yeah. Oh my God. Right. Okay. Now we're getting real messy. Yeah.
Justin Knoll in the house watching from the UK. Actually, he's in Cyprus on vacation, I think.
Man, this keeps getting uglier and uglier.
Yeah.
You're taking it.
Simon's like chewing his gum slightly more aggressive.
Yeah. And Simon, he's been on 12-2 for about an hour.
No, he just took his time. He just took his time.
Use the time. They don't time out.
Okay.
Okay.
Getting better and better.
Okay. Here we go.
That's
Boom.
it. That's it.
Okay.
Looks like we have a victor.
Win. Team Blazer, despite Mr. Blazer losing, Team Blazer gets a win. So we're going to shut it down until 7 p.m. We've got Michi, Ari Noguera at 7 on stream 1. Tanaka and Fogerlin on stream 2. Culpepper son, and Joseph Shepard at stream 3. So 7 p.m. We're going to try to grab some dinner here. Ken Bame is in the house. What's up, Kenny? And then, how's your team doing, GL?
We're 3-0 on the first match and win 3 on the second.
Oh.
Don't mind if I have a seat.
Yeah, so she's fixing to shut it down, but you can sit there until they do.
All right.
So,
Well, do we have a score update or anything?
I don't know if they will before we get out. We're going to try to
Get some dinner, I bet.
get some dinner. Think about going to probably over to Harry Carey's. You want to?
Yeah, I'll go.
Tag?
Let me change into some nice pants. I picked up a belt today. Got to pack one, so.
Yeah, shut it down. Okay, folks, she's going to cut it. We'll be back at 7 p.m. Okay, good enough.